Hello, good evening. Bahrain. What could happen here? Not my favourite track, but there's some rapid drivers in here. This is the highlight of a Saturday night. Let's see what these boys can do. We are just waiting. Oh, have we got everyone in? We have.
Oh. All 20 in already. Lovely. Let's go.
Let's go, lads. Let's get it going. Theo saying hello, lads. Hello, Theo, mate. Death Dragon, the old Aston Martin.
It's so nice when you get everyone in early. No one doesn't turn up. You just go straight away. Lovely job.
Tommy said he can't get in his car. He can't get in his car.
Well, it'll put you in it automatically if you're not in it.
Oh, yeah.
With it, so it should be alright. Yeah,
Groove Ninja, hello.
Evening the Groove, yeah. Oh, I did F2 obviously this afternoon. If you're with us, streamed F2 for the first time in my life. Jesus Christ, I'm glad we're back to F1.
Because that was new format, that was, wasn't it? A bit of a
struggle with that.
Yeah. But yeah, if you want to ready up, boys, we can go.
Oh, stuff it. It's early. I'll stick it in the chat.
We don't have to go early, but if they want to.
Yeah, well, it's up to them. When they ready up, we'll get going. I mean, don't see what I'd be waiting around for, so might as well get going.
We're going to see. So I'm looking forward to seeing some 123s here, I reckon.
Shambolic would be a way of describing it, saying chalkers. Yeah. Well, Codemasters. Well, like I say, yeah, F2 earlier. New format, it works fine. But, yeah, I think it wouldn't let you do the sprint before the actual feature. Like, you know, like they do in F1 if sprint was qualifying. The game Codemasters wouldn't let you do that. So then it forces into 2 restarts. We had to do a custom grid and then it used the same custom grid for the feature, so yeah, it was all a bit shambolic, but
yeah, I don't know if it works for Codemasters. They should get the sack.
Well, I don't know who tests the game. I think they need to get themselves tested. That's what I always say, because I obviously haven't got a clue. One more to ready up, and then we're all good to go. But I'm looking forward to this. Whoever just flash in ready up, just leave it, and we'll actually get going. Bill, if you just leave it on ready up, we'd be ready to go. Muppet Man, Sly Guy, same for you. Just leave it on ready up, and we're going. Oh, what an idiot. Who keeps doing this? Bill and Sloth. Jesus Christ. Fucking idiots. They're doing it to wind me up, must do. But Bill flashing it has got to unready if he unflashes it now. Yeah, someone's done it again, you stupid pricks. Come on.
Jake's not feeling too well today, so he's a bit groggy. He's a bit angry. I think he's got the man flu, hasn't he, Jake?
I'll fucking kick someone in a minute and race myself, and then I'd be ready up. My throat's killing from doing that F2 shot earlier. Can't get in my car. Yeah, I just seen that from Tommy.
You're gonna get some Vic and rub it on
Tommy,
your chest.
Tommy, ready up, mate. Nah. And take it like a man. I mean, you sit in your bed, have a day off, and start crying. I know you say, "Oh, I can't race tonight. I've got a sore throat." Oh no.
I never back out of a race. Never.
You might as well, because you're not going to get points anyway if you do race.
See that he's feeling poorly. He's not feeling well today.
I'm gonna, if you hear my
fake cough on.
Oh, shut up, you dickhead. If you hear my mic cracking a lot, it's just me unplugging it. Otherwise, I'm coughing on the stream.
Oh, you're normally coughing or eating crisps or peanuts, whatever. Mate.
Yeah, got a crisp as well. I know you love me eating crisps. Go on, munch. Dry, as it usually is here.
That'd be funny if I pissed it down.
Oh,
that'd be lovely.
We did an Abu Dhabi in ALR once a couple of years ago. It was crazy. I finished 5th in the end, but Mushroom actually wiped me out in that race. But yeah, I ended up alright. Look at this grid though. We'll go through the grid quickly. Probably got the 40-second ahead glitch. So Mercedes tonight, we've got V Robbie and Sam Swift. Actually, we all know the grid by now. We all know the grid. We'll go through who's reserving. We've only got 3 reserves in tonight. And they are Tommy. We all know Tommy. He's reserving for Ferrari in place of Konal. We've got Farad is reserving at Williams in place of Wei Sheng, and our third reserve is
KD, isn't it?
It's KD, yeah. He didn't
KD,
make Thursday's race because he was late, and he's in he's in that Haas seat today, that Haas seat which is actually free, so might see someone in that Haas seat, someone new over the coming weeks. Full wet race, saying Sloth, piss off. He's taking the piss, surely.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I don't believe
I
a
would
word
love
of
it
it.
if it's a full wet race at Bahrain. That does never happen.
But Crazy
Never.
Bill, you're used to hearing him in the commentary box. He's making his debut racing in this league tonight after 4 weeks of not racing and 1 week of commentating for Saturday. He's back in, so good to see Bill back in there. Car's out on the track then. Someone's taking a bit of a detour. I think that might be Sully. There we go.
First one out.
First out on the track. We'll watch him. We will do a run through. I'll let Bradfield do your run through as well. Give my always a bit of a rest. German in the Premier League chat just ready up instead of doing this stupid bullshit. I think he's in the same boat as me, talking about this flashing the ready up thing. Chalk was saying the same thing as well. Yeah, we'll kick people if they do that next week. I ain't taking shit like that. Fucking flashing up, making a light show before you want to race. Unreal. Standings then, let's go through the standings. Right, Champions League. In the lead is Black Box. Another podium last week, won it for him. 63 points. Sloth with 58, just 5 off. Lynx in P3, 43 points. German, that win last week, put him up to P4. Weisheng's in 5th. Arda 6th. Sly Guy 7th. Sam in 8th. Siege 9th. Konal 10th. And yeah, there's 6 drivers yet to get points. Well, 4 actually. Crazy Bill, Sean, Sully, and then Death Dragon. And it is 5 because then we've got Chalkers as well, who's only done 1 race with us. And then we've got McLaren, then Alpine, and then Aston Martin, the top 3 in the constructors. And all that talking's left up with Sully. And here goes Bradfield, taking it away for his lap.
It's the tricky part. I don't like any corners on here. See what he does here. Oh, second, third. He stays in third.
This bit,
Mazepin. Spinny. Right. Yeah. Took that nicely there. Yeah, he's taking that line well there.
Very wide.
Rotating the car lovely there. Tricky track. Really is.
Do that and then lose the rear and go on to that blue AstroTurf.
That's it, yeah.
That's the harsh braking zone, turn 9. You've got to be careful of the brakes there. You can easily go wide if you get it a tad late on the brakes.
Nice, clean, tidy lap so far from Sully.
Tommy's saying, I think Tommy's taking the piss as well. Surely it's not a wet race here.
I think they are. Some people take that. Some people go wide in that corner. Some people take that curb.
Oh, it's KD.
Going down the back straight now. See what Tommy can do.
Even in vintage.
At the benchmark.
It's Sully, isn't it? No, it's not Tommy, it's Sully.
Sully, sorry. 125.0. That's not a bad benchmark, is it?
What can Sly Guy do though, just behind? I think that's more like it.
124.8.
Great time there from Sly Guy in the 124s. Got McLaren, I think that's German. He is on a lap as well, the winner last week. Oh no, it's not, he's coming to the pits. Sloth then. Sorry, that's not Sloth, that must be Williams. Oh, on an AFR ad, there we go. He is off the pace, reserving tonight. Chalkers
does 125.
No, he doesn't. He invalidated his time.
Oh, he invalidated, sorry.
God. We've got an ill commentator and a pissed commentator. Evening, Joe Nessie. Nunda on his lap then. Hopefully he doesn't cause as many lobby glitches as he has in recent weeks. Oh, he's already lagging all over the place. Look at him. Ab's missed Epic Animal to P3, 125.0. Yeah, the top 3, that's incredibly close already. 2.5 temps off Sly Guy though. Mercedes next. Is that V Robbie? It is, and he's up to P4. Bit off the pace there. I expect a bit quicker from him. KD, I think he had to slow down the air. He's invalidated early on. So he's going to be going again. That's him. Tommy on his out lap. Other Mercedes next, and a Sam. Let's see what Sam can do. His quali pace seems to be better than his race pace at the moment, but he did get 6th, I think, last week, if I remember right. And there you go. He's really close to his Mercedes teammate there. 11 thousandths between them. Sloth's gone up to P6. We missed that lap. Alfa Romeo next. The Alfa Romeo, Sully coming back in the pits. It's that Crazy Bill? No, it's not Crazy Bill. If that's the wrong car, it's an Alpine. It must be Siege. What can Siege do? He goes up to 7th. Yeah, again, the 126s, I don't think that's going to be enough to get you through in this quali session. Got to be a little bit quicker than that, I think. Now, is it Crazy Bill? No, it's not. It's Chalkers, there we go. It's Chalkers. Invalidated his first run, we think. And he's up to P4. It's a good time there from Chalkers for a second run. Gets ahead of the Mercedes drivers. That could be enough. I think the top three are definitely safe for those times. We're just seeing Nunda go up to P9. That Ferrari, again, that time's probably not going to be enough. 126.0. Yeah, that's definitely not going to be enough, that. Now is it Bill? No, it's still not Bill. I think it's Sloth. Yeah, it was Sloth going for another run. He didn't improve in his time. I might have just been saving up. Now it's Crazy Bill. Like 4th or 5th time lucky. DRS open then. Crosses the line. Up to P4. Great time there from Crazy Bill. Should be safety through and out. We missed this pace from him, haven't we? V Robbie's coming into the pits. Got Haas next back across the line. I think it's KD for his second run. He's only up to 10th. It's 125.8. Not sure that's going to be safe. Tommy just behind him goes up to P10. Sly Guy's retired. He's safety through in the pits. Arda's next then. We'll watch it, Arda. Up to P. Only 11th for Arda. That's a quick time. I don't think he's safe though. Yeah. Nunda and Siege have got more time in that. Definitely. German's now going again for another lap. We'll go through the whole of German's lap. Here we go. I'll take you through it. Heavy braking zone down into turn 1. It's a good start. Yeah, close to Apex. Don't want to touch that low because it's got a bit of a bump in it. Take as much of that one as you can. And this one almost 4 wheels over.
Yeah.
First DRS zone then. Down and coming out of sector 1. Got this little turn first. Trying to get a nice wide line here. Trying not to get off the track too much. That's perfect. Going over the apex. 27.4 for sector 1. This is a bit you hit this left hand curb too much. If you just touch that curb, it sends you over on the blue AstroTurf. You take a lot of it and it's alright. There's another harsh braking zone there which can catch people out. If you go for a move there, you can easily end up sideways. This is turn 9, the harsh braking zone. You've got to be careful here. Easy to lock up. He's straightened up nicely there as well, German.
Nice, yeah, lovely.
Really nice straighten up. We saw a lot of drivers go wide, lots of collisions there as well, just missing the braking zone a tiny bit, really wide there, and then cuts back in. German was brilliant last week when he started 11th, finished 1st. Avoid that curve on the right hand side, he'll be spinning into that wall. It's not as bad on this game. You can touch that curve a bit more in this game, survive it, but on the game before it was a lot harsher. There's the first thing we said that about. Now on a penultimate straight then, going down into the final corner again, taking that wide line, almost putting the car off the track, straightens up nicely. DRS is open, German's about across the line, he does a 25.5, he's up to P10. Again, I think that just shows the strength and depth of this league as well. German, last week's winner in P10 at the moment. What can his teammate Lynx do? Also on the podium last week, up to P5. We missed Black Box, got up to P4 in that time as well. Black Box looks good for that. And where is that spinner? I mean, it's an Alpine. It's Siege, just on his outlap has had a bit of a spin there. There's no wing damage though, so well, not that we can see anyway, so he should be okay. Death Dragon did set a time. It's a competitive time. Fair play to him because he's been off the mark, hasn't he? He improved last week. He was having some great battles and he's there. His pace is there. Siege, that time, yeah, it's not been quick enough. Sean just started his first run and Troyer's now an outlap as well. Don't know what happened to Troyer last week. I think he disconnected in quali. He didn't set a lap and he didn't get back for the race either, yeah. So yeah, at least he's made it a bit further this week, Troyer. Even the J Marks, even the Mushroom. New followers thanks to Ghost92.
Evening.
Yeah, Troy and Sean are the two we've got to watch. Oh shit, battery level low. Let me quickly charge it. Well, I can't even find my flipping wire. I'm normally more organised, but yeah, Sean is that then. Sean and Death Dragon, they've been the two at the moment, haven't they? Last week they were in that battle. It's the penalties that really cost them. They're not as quick as a lot of the drivers in here. They can still improve. They're still at good pace and they're great racers. Yeah. They definitely get points, don't get me wrong. But they do need to find that little bit extra, you have to say. Sean has obviously been away for a few weeks. I think it's only his second race or third race of the season. So, yeah, it's a long season. He's got to try and pick up some points. And he might have to do it the hard way. But that fastest that point, of course, is always available. Don't have to finish in the top 10 to get that fastest that point, of course. So that could really help people like Sean who are still struggling to get off the mark in terms of points. Every point counts in this league. You will never see anyone just run away with it. Here goes Sean then coming onto the straight. It's been a tidy lap from him. Is it quick though? I don't think it's too quick. It's a 26.6. Yeah, it's half a second off Siege in 18th. Yeah. Troyer's not too far behind me. I've got a couple of cars in between, but Troyer's the one we want to watch because he's the one in the danger zone at the moment. We've got an Aston Martin actually, yes, DJ, but he's coming in the pits. Here goes Troy Ellen. Let's see what sort of time he can do. That's a great time from Troy. That's really good. He's ahead of German. Yeah, German there, I think he's in trouble. I think 25.4 he might be safe. But V Robbie is up on his time, and he's up, gets ahead of his teammate, but it's, yeah, should be okay. His teammate's just in front starting a lap. Yeah, Troy, I'm not sure if he's going to be safe there. German, Farad improves. It's a good time from Farad. Siege has retired. Siege has crashed. Siege has crashed. He's crashed on that spinny bit where we mentioned at the end of Sector 2. We'll go and ball the Alpha Tower. I think it might be Sean. Hopefully Sean hurries up so we can see Siege's car, but Siege is going to be out here, starting 19th at best. Sean might be able to beat that as well. Let's see how he's lost it then. His car is sat on the track there.
There it is, yeah.
It's normally the bit after that where he lost it,
yeah. Yeah.
It's normally that bit where Sean's just gone past, you lose it, so I'm not sure what he's done there, but Siege is out. Death Dragon's in the pits, needs to get back out and set a quicker lap. He's only a few temps off it though. Nunda and KD both in the drop zone. Nunda not improving by much. He needs to find a bit more time than that, 'cause he's only nearly 10th up at the moment. KD, he's up as well. He's further back in Sector 2. Nunda coming into the final corner. Yeah, Sean did improve, didn't he? But not by enough. Yeah. Here goes Nunda, and Nunda's only up to 16th. Nunda's in trouble. There's still 6 minutes left of this session, though, possibly more for time.
Look at that! So look at that! 125.8, KD. And he's 17th. It's incredible.
The gap between 5th and 17th, six tenths. Yeah, KD in 17th, Nunda in 16th. Some top drivers there towards the bottom. Yeah, Siege, unfortunately for him, it's going to be starting towards the back. We have a bit of a break now, really, don't we? A lot of them just wait for the last couple of minutes before they go out. Although we've got Hassa KD, and he's 1,000th ahead of Troy, who's going again, and now he's up in P11, and he's right in the mix now. And we've just seen, who was that? We've just seen as well go up. Was that Crazy Bill? It was Crazy Bill, back up to P5th now. At P5th, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? P5, good lap there from Crazy Bill again. Yeah, Nunda's just on us, quieting down lap, I think. Sean, yeah, he's just coasting about as well. So yeah, no one actually on a top lap. Sam's on a slow lap. I'm not sure about Bill either. No, he's on a slow lap too. So yeah, not too much going on at the moment then. Yeah, Nunda is on a slow lap as well. I'll quickly grab up, see who's won the races so far this season. So yeah, in terms of this season, so far we've had the pole position, we've had Vice Sheng, we've had Sly Guy, and we've had Black Box taking pole position. I'm not sure who got it in Hungary. It was Emerson. Was it Emerson who got it in Hungary? Because I've only got 3 on here. So Emerson reserve, and I think he might have got it in Hungary. I'm not too sure though. It must have been reserve or someone who's not in a seat at the moment. And in terms of wins, Vice Sheng's 1-1, Sloth's 1 in Austria, of course, and last week it was German. And yeah, it was Emerson, of course, that won in Hungary as well, so that's why that's not on there. Yeah, podiums, Black Box got 3 podiums, that's the most of any consistency. It's going to be the key here, isn't it? It's German's on a lap now. Like I say, German's won 1 race, but he's not scored points in the other 3, so... Oh, and he's gone a little bit wide there. That might be where Siege lost it, going wide down, clipping that curb. You know what the curbs are like on this game. German that win last week, again his first podium. Yeah, Black Box got 3 podiums. Sloth and Vice Sheng have got 2. Sloth and Link, sorry, got 2. But apart from that, it's just Vice Sheng, Sligo and German with 1 podium. But that can soon change tonight, definitely. I'm sure there's more drivers want to get themselves in the podium. And Sully and Sligo, look at them. Alfa Romeo doing incredibly well. Sully's just retired. German only goes up to P11. Not guaranteed to be safe there. Absolutely no way.
No, definitely not.
I think Tommy's on a time. No, he's not. Tommy's going slow. Saving up. We've got 2 Red Bulls, Troy Asias and Chalkers. They're both just on out laps. I wonder if German's going again. I think he might be. So German might be the next car actually on the lap. Actually, Lynx is on a lap. German up through sector 1. We'll see in a couple of seconds. He is up, so he's going for it again. See what Lynx. I think Lynx is safe there, to be honest, but he might just be going on the scrub tyres, get a bit of a run. So close to hitting into those signs there, almost going 4 wheels wide. Oh yeah, he's a bit risky there, that curve going so close to it, but he's over a 10th up Lynx. So he'll put him ahead of Bill, possibly Black Box this lap, just for absolute safety. Can he get in the 124s? Can he get close to it? Can he get ahead of Epic the Animal? Top 3 return the pits, they all know they're safe. Here is Lynx then. DRS is open.
Oh, Lynx,
this could be good. Oh, it's 125. He lost some time in that final sector. Yeah, he does improve on his time. He should be safety through anyway. So yeah, let's have a look at German.
German's lost it. He lost it. He went wide.
Has he lost it? Yeah, he's saving up his ERS. Yeah, he's cutting corners. He's got to try and get back in the pits, isn't he? He could be in trouble here, German. Troy A's on the lap, further back. Top, we've got Tommy there as well. Now going for it as well. There's an Alpha Tauri up next. That's Arda just on his out lap. And the next car, I think, is Williams, and that's Farad. Yeah, finally getting used to all these blue colours, getting the right cars. Next is a Red Bull. So yeah, Troy A's the next car to cross the line to put a lap time in. So we'll watch Troy A. Yeah, and he's a driver that he's really unlucky in Austria, but he has got some points on the board, isn't he? Which is important early on.
Very consistent driver, Troy A.
He is. It was incredible. See last season in that A last season in our partner league. Blew it away, didn't he? Oh, he's a tenth and a half down here, low. It could be that thousandth of a second between KD and Troy. That could be the difference between going out or not. The other Red Bulls, Chalkers has had a moment. Yeah, Chalkers is off. Though he's got damage. No, he hasn't. He's having made a mistake on his lap. Troy has come to the pits. I think Troy is done then. Yeah, we think we're about 40 seconds ahead as normal, but we'll see. Farad then just starting his lap. Tommy came into the pits as well, so Tommy could be in trouble. Arda, you'd expect Arda to put in a quicker time than this, and you expect him to get through. KD has retired, so KD's not going to be coming out. We know, yeah, Lynx is safety through. We know that now. I wonder if the top 11, any of them are going to come out. I don't think they are. It's too late.
He has retired, yeah.
He's between this bottom 7 then, because we know Siege is out. Otherwise it'd be 8. Let's see what Arda can do. Mental. Arda crosses line. P11. So yeah, he might be okay with that. He might get a bit. He might give his teammate a bit of a tow here as well. Sean's just behind. Yeah, Troy has retired, so in 14th, he's risking it there. KD and Troy have found apart. That could be the gap between them going through or not. Death Dragon now starting his lap as well. Farad is on a lap 2, reserving tonight. Farad looking for a full-time seat. Can he impress tonight? He'll be hoping to. I think Tommy's really risking it. He might think Nunda might not get to the line here, but if they've still got 40 seconds or so left, if we have that timing glitch, he should be okay. Yeah, Death Dragon, Farad is going to be next. Yeah, there is no checkered flag yet, so yeah, we have got that timing glitch. German has retired. Yeah, German should be okay now, thanks to KD and Troy.
Yeah, I think
tiny bit back retiring. See what Farad can do. This could be good. It's only 15th. It doesn't even improve. He's going again though. I think he's going again, so keep your eyes up for him. Tommy is out, so Tommy and Siege are out. It's Tommy cannot. Tommy's in the pits, and Siege obviously is out. Is Nunda out?
No, he's not. On the lap.
You're talking crap. Death Dragon's on the lap. Sean has invalidated, so Sean will be starting last. Siege will be 19th. It's only Nunda and Death Dragon now that can improve, and Death Dragon is up slightly, but he does need about 4 tenths so in this final sector to get ahead of Tommy. Can't set a decent lap, saying Tommy. Yeah, well, it is a decent lap. There's nothing I can do anything anywhere near that lap, but look at the drivers who got ahead of him. Incredible drivers. Here goes Death Dragon, then about across the line, and he does improve up to 7. Look how close that is. Really close. At the moment it's 5. Nunda's still on the lap. He is up as well. That's 5 thousandths between Farad and Tommy at the moment, and Death Dragon only 1800ths back. Really good pace there from Death Dragon. Definitely improving on his wheel each week. Really good to see. He's really coming into the mix now. This will be it then. Actually, I think Farad might be going to get. Yeah, Farad is up further back, but Nunda. Can Nunda knock Farad out? I don't think he can. No, he can't. Nunda's out, and look how close that is between these 4 down the bottom. Farad, he's going to improve here, I think, but he doesn't need to because he's safety through anyway. Farad goes up to 7th. Wow. And the man reserving tonight is looking incredibly good so far. Yeah, both Ferraris are out, and look how close that is. In the end, it was actually over a 10th in the end between 15th and 16th. But KD, Troy, German survive, and the gaps are so close. And yeah, Ferrari, not the best for them there. But Death Dragon's impressed. I'm sure he'll be impressed by that.
Tommy's very consistent, so I think Tommy can do quite well in the race. So I wouldn't worry too much about your qualifying place, mate, or if you made a mistake. The race is most important.
And in the comments, German saying he knows he should have put more downforce on. Yeah, like I say, if he thinks he's made a mistake, obviously his setup is important. You know, don't aim for the win or anything. You've got to aim for points. Just get yourself in those points, and you'll be in there scrapping and fighting. But some of the gaps here are crazy. It's so close. Sly Guy and Sully are a bit further in front, the Alfa Romeo, but yeah, those two do tend to be better in qualifying than they are in the races, from what we've seen this season anyway. It's all about just avoiding mistakes in the race. I think Lynx was saying last week his quali pace is not the best, but he gets that car a solid finish almost every week, and that's all that matters. No good being 5 temps clear in P1 if you're going to spin it on that one. V Robbie saying he's my first few laps of the day, so hopefully I'll improve. Yeah, you will throughout the session, mate. Definitely, I'll do the same. I usually use Q1 to do a soft run on it and just practice the track. I don't get time to practice really, but yeah, we'll see if they're all talking shit now about it being a wet race, because we'll see what tyres they go on. But yeah, if anyone can actually give us a proper weather update, that'd be great. But yeah, last night,
100% dry.
Get Tango won. I don't think he'd have won without that late safety car, because there's only one DNF last night, and that brought out a safety car, Beefy's crash, and Tango was on a 2-stopper chasing through the field, and the 2 drivers that joined him on the podium did a soft hard, and the soft hard completely outdone the medium hard. I would not want to start on the mediums here unless you're going to do a 2-stopper. Soft hard, recommended tyre strategy we put in race week notes this week, and it absolutely was yesterday, because the drivers on the soft hard overtook the ones on the mediums at the beginning of the race, and then they pitted, managed to pull away, and the other ones couldn't catch up. So it's definitely soft hard over medium hard. Don't take my word for it and then complain if it goes tits up. Yeah, Alfa Romeo is having a little bit of a battle here on their outlaps. It will be a torrential rain, saying V Robbie. I still don't know whether to believe him or not. There's 3 people that said that now. Let's go McLaren, saying Captain Infinity. I think it's his new team, isn't it? Rufus Venom, as he's now known.
That's it.
Lots of cars out early. McLaren is the first one of them. Might be a scrub run though, so I'm not too sure. Yeah, this is a boring part of qualifying, isn't it? I mean, none of it's boring, but this is the least exciting part, because no one's really going to be setting laps that are going to get them through at this stage, unless they just go in to start on the soft straight away. The track gets warmer throughout the session, gets quicker. Here's the evolution, and you see most of the times in Q2 set right at the end, especially if they're going for those medium tyres. I'm going to save the best of them for the end. German is on that, however, and he is using his ERS, so he might be going for this lap. He might just back off at the end. We'll see.
He's on the scrubs.
Oh, he's got a bit wide there, and he's lucky not to validate. He must have backed off a little bit. Tommy's saying, yeah, Nunda's saying, sorry, just couldn't get the first sector right. I like this track, but like I say, I'd get a perfect lap for me. For the assists I use, I'd be last at this, so. Great first sector. Oh God, can't get my words out. Great little sequence there from German in that little S bit. And he goes turn 9. Oh, Silly Sly Guy's crashed. Silly Sly Guy's crashed. He has, wow. Yeah. We're going board Crazy Bill, and look, he's hit it in the wall. It does happen to the best of them. He's done what Mo did a couple of days ago in the championship. We're going board with Lynx quickly, so we can see that again. But he just hit that inside curb or outside curb, letting him fly. There's a couple of ways he could have done that, but Sly Guy, probably the favourite for pole position, most would say, will start down in 15th. That's a big surprise. German then will go back on board with him. I think he's going to be crossing the line in a minute. He's a killer, saying Kieran. Yeah, it absolutely is. I think that's a bit of motivation to anyone racing or anyone even watching, and that can happen to the best of us. A 1:25.9 for German, and that is not a fast time. I think it's a scrub time from him, and from Sloth as well. Well, it might not be a scrub time, might be struggling on that setup, but Sully has set a 25.9 a minute. I don't think it is a scrub time from German, actually. He's struggling with this setup.
I thought it was for a minute, but no.
But obviously we saw 20 times in the 24s on the softs in Q1, so if that isn't a scrub time, German might be slightly worried with that. Yeah, Sloth in 4th, Bill, Chalkers, they're all scrub laps. Lynx, that is not a scrub lap. 25.2, he's going to be going for the softs. He's going to be going for that soft hard. Unless he might be going for a 2-stop. Again, it depends on safety cars in the race and that, doesn't it? Of course, last night we only had one safety car, and that was right at the end, so the strategy didn't come into that. The racing was absolutely brilliant last night. I'm sure we'll get more of the same tonight. Just got to be patient. V Robbie then, he's up next. It's a great track for racing. You get DRS trains as well. There's always a race, I guess, saying exactly. V-Robbie goes up to P2, again committing to start on those softs, only 8,000 off. Links in P1 and KD 125.2. Look at that, 2,000 off V-Robbie. 100th separating the top 3. That's incredible. Arda, oh, he must have been validated. Oh, he's just on an outlap actually. But we've just seen Bahrain got up to P7. Don't think that'll be enough to get him through. Again, it might have been a scrub run, no, not too sure. McLaren's next, and it's German coming into the pits.
I think that is Sloth next, is it? Yeah.
Don't think he's going again, is it? Yeah.
No.
Arda, Sam, they're the 2 on laps at the moment. Black Box is out on the softs. Again, could be committing to the softs. Oh, and Arda's having a little of a slide there. It did say on that corner, accelerating out there. It's easy to lose traction, start sliding.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
he's locked up that left front there, coming into turn 9. Have to do a Bradfield and get pissed saying something.
Yes. Why not, mate? Get
well, when Bradfield
out.
does that, he always crashes. Mind you, he does that when he's sober.
Did I don't think I've done a race with him sober, to be honest with you.
104.2 through sector 2 for Arda.
Honestly, I can't remember the last time I actually raced when I was sober, to be honest.
This afternoon.
Oh yeah, but that's F2. I don't count
Idiot.
that. I don't count that.
Oh, you don't count
That's
it.
F2.
Oh, I can't laugh at coughing. Arda's back across the line then, and again he's going to start on those softs. Sam was actually in front of him, missed that. Black Box is now starting his lap too. But yeah, Sam and Arda both going to start on the softs. There's 5 already that have committed to starting on those soft tyres. So I think the quicker drivers are definitely going for that soft tyre strategy. They want to go for it in qualifying, and this is what makes this all that more exciting. Black Box, and he lost it there, didn't he? I love that Aston Martin car. To be honest, Black Box has been doing really well for the team I drive for, which is Aston Martin in the championship. Bradfield drives them too.
Yeah, we need it. Come on, Black Box.
Vintage drives for Aston Martin as well. Tomorrow in League 1. Links have retired. He's happy with his time in the pits. Yeah, come on, Black Box. I can't remember who I picked in my fantasy team. I have to have a look in a minute. So I don't want to have a look, so they'll make me biased for the race. We're cheering on certain people then. I don't want to do that because
you can't be doing that shit.
Yeah, there'll be people like that Bradfield guy whinging. V-Robbie's retired. He's happy with that time in P2. I think KD will retire as well. I think he's happy with that time. I don't think we'll see him back out on the track. Black Box in 103.6 through sector 2. Now that looks quick. Will he come right into the mix in that top 5? There's less than 2 tenths that separate them. It's really important though, because if he's only 6th here, Black Box, and that's not going to be enough, I don't think. So he wants to break into that top 3 if he can. It'll be incredibly close. Black Box about to cross the line. Oh, that's incredible. I thought that was a good sector time in sector 2, 103.6, and it was 6 tenths ahead of Links from V-Robbie and KD. That's absolutely incredible from Black Box. Great quality pace there, and he'll be safety through with that. And I think he's just made himself a new favourite for pole position. McLaren, that's German now going again on fresh soft tyres. Sully has been again, or he might be going again, sorry. He wants those mediums. If anyone get through on the mediums, then it might offer a different strategy, because most of the people are going for the soft. So, but with so many going for the soft, it makes it so much harder to get through on the mediums. Only seen Sully, I think, once this season. It's good to see him in again. He is a 10th or so up. And like I say, he can't go any higher than 7th here. 7th is the highest he's going to go, unless he gets an absolute stonker.
Oh, German's lost it.
Has German lost it? He has.
Yeah.
He's got no damage though. He has clipped that curve, hasn't he?
No,
it's gone the other side. Usually they end up on that blue side there, like Sly Guy did just there. Go back on board with Sully. Got a couple of back across the line. And Chalker's actually going to be next. Sloth's just starting his lap. And watch Chalker's. No, he's somewhere completely different on the track where I thought, God, sore throat, not sore head. Yeah, but the animals now crossing the line. Black Box is on his in lap, and then next to it is Sully again. He's 2.5 temps up. Yeah, even if he finds another 3 temps in this sector, he's only got to be 7th. I can't see anyone getting through in the mediums. Can't see it at all.
Yeah, they're all going to go for softs, aren't they? That's bad.
Here goes Sully, back across the line, and that's a great lap on the mediums, but it's because the softs here are over a second quicker lap, so if he was on softs there, Sully, I think that'd be P1.
The tyre wear on this track is dreadful.
He's not going to be getting through with that, because look at all the drivers behind on fresh softs. German is one of them, and he's back in the pit, so because he had that spin on his lap, so we'll go on board with the Red Bull. That's Chalkers, and he's on the mediums. No way he's going to get through on these.
I think he's not quite happily set P11 fresh mediums. You know, softs, they do not last.
Yeah, no, I don't even see why they're bothering trying to settle up on the mediums. Chalkers is coming in. It's just not going to happen. You're just wasting your mediums. If you're starting on the softs,
fair enough. But
if you start on the softs, you then do a 2-stopper, but you need 2 fresh sets of mediums unless you're going to do soft, medium, soft. But yeah, like I say, it's a waste of tyres. That crazy Bill's invalidated, and that's not going to be helping him. There's not too many places you invalidate on this track, so yeah, it's not great if you invalidate him. Epic the Animal's going to get on the medium, see what he can do. Again, it's a good lap on the mediums, but it's only P8, and we've got people on softs behind. That's not good enough. Softs now about across the line, and he's just starting his lap, but he's done an extra preparation lap. Bill's now going again after invalidating. You'd expect Sloth and Bill to be through, ahead of the medium runners at least, if they can validate a time. Yeah, that curb where Bill went over, that's the place to invalidate, but you rarely see penalties here. If you see anyone on 6 seconds worth of penalties in the race, you should be saying, oh dear, you know, you got a bit of a problem there. In that, because
you think a lot of these drivers take that.
Oh, Bill's lost it a bit. Oh, twice he saved it there, didn't he? Only a little tweak from the rear, but that's all it takes in this with the speed they're going at. I think Sloth's got a bit of traffic here. Yeah, Epic Animal's getting on the way. So yeah, we'll go back on board Bill because he is next across the line. KD managed to wake up then, so Mushroom he did this time. Yeah, McGurman's back out on an outlap after we had that spin. Yeah, if you touch that curb, I think that throws you off. I think it's where Siege lost it. You touch it sometimes a bit too much. Yeah, Bill was up as you'd expect. His first run was a banker. Can he get himself in the mix between that 2nd and 6th battle? I'm not even going to say about Black Box. Can he get himself ahead of Lynx in 2nd? Obviously the track's a bit quicker now, isn't it? Bill's on his 2nd run. Tyre wear's not the best round here though. See what Bill can do. He is up to P2. The track has got quicker. Yeah, 124.9. Comfortably up in the P2, comfortably through, and Sloth follows just behind him. Mate, a Lynx and V Robbie now looking over their shoulders. Yeah, Epic Animals in the pits. Sully's ready in some softs. Epic Animals going to have to do the same. This is going to be a soft fest. The top 10 are all going to be starting on softs. Absolutely.
Did you just say soft fest, did you?
Soft fest, yeah.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Well, yeah, soft tire, I don't mind, but...
Yeah, I made that up.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Alice.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Oh, thanks. First compliment you've ever given me in my life.
Yeah, that's the only one as well.
You didn't mean to do that, did you? Here goes German then, just starting his lap. I don't think anyone else actually on a lap at the moment. Bill and Sloth both on in laps. They want to save those tyres. Yeah, they've both done 2 laps on those softs, so that's not going to help Bill and Sloth at the start of the race. Yeah, got time for a couple of laps, so still got 2 and a bit minutes left in this session. Mushroom saying he thought he said sausage fest. I was going to say something like that, but I thought I'd better not. But yeah, Mushroom had his head in the right place there. German's a 10th up in Sector 1. Coming out of Sector 1, that's not going to be enough. And he's gone wide there, going into Turn 7 as well, so might be in trouble there. German list. But he went, oh, Epic the Animal's out, he's retired in the pits. And German, yeah, German's going to have to back off from this lap, I think. And then try and go again, because I don't think it's going to be quick enough to get him through. He's made a couple of little mistakes on this lap.
He's struggling with the setup of the car.
Yeah, he's struggling with downforce. You can see because he's just going a bit wide, isn't he? He's actually still 2.5 temps up, so he's still going for the lap. I don't think that 2.5 temps is going to be enough for the driver still on times, still on laps. Arda's in front now. Yeah, Epic the Animal just didn't want to start on the soft today, so he's retired. He's going to be going out. You'd think German's going to get ahead of him here, so Epic the Animal will be out, but he's going to be starting on fresh and probably mediums. I wonder if German's... I don't think he will be going again. No, he's not going again. Not with that line he's taking. Yeah, I think that's German done. He won't be setting another lap because those tyres will be absolutely battered. The next one to set a times will be Farad. He surprised us in Q1, didn't he? With that time he set, was incredible. Reserving tonight, Farad in our top tier, so fair play to him, and fair play to him for that lap as well. He's ahead of German, last week's winner. That is Farad done though, however. Chalkers is next. What can Chalkers do? He's up to P7. Good lap there from Chalkers, puts himself right in the mix. That's Sam on an outlap, and is Sam coming in the pits? He is. So Sam on an outlap on fresh softs and comes straight in the pits. He could be in trouble now, Sam. Troy just on an outlap. He's got his boots on. Try and make that checker flag. I think he will. The car he's in didn't make the checker flag in Q1 early, did he? Checo. Unfortunately for him.
I keep forgetting we're 40 seconds behind, aren't we?
Not for this, it's only Q1.
Oh, is it? Oh, right.
Yeah, so Arda's going to be next. Watch Arda's lap, he's 2.5 temps up. And that 2.5 temps should be enough to put him up in the third. If as long as he can maintain that. It's normally about 5 or 6 seconds of delay in Q2 and Q3. Here goes Arda then. Still not got. Yeah, we go. Checker flag. It's 8 seconds delay. Arda's back across the line. I think he'll be safety through, and he is. He's up in a P3. Yes. Good lap there. I think that's German. No, German's coming to the pits. Yeah, I've already seen that. Sully on the soft sem. You'd expect this to be through. Going by his Q1 pace. I think Sully might be close to Black Box here. Could he be ahead of Black Box even? He is. He's a 10th ahead of Black Box. Don't forget the track is quicker and quicker as we go around. And Black Box set his time a long time ago. Don't forget about that in this session. Troy A is going to be next then. German, Epic Yanwal, Silly Sly Guy all out. Sam in 10th was in big danger. That's not Troy A, in fact that's Chalkers. Is Chalkers going again? I think he has gone again, hasn't he? Brilliant time there from Chalkers up to P3 and the track is just getting quicker and quicker. Farah's invalidated, unfortunately. He weren't even going for a lap, was he? Of course. So Farah is going to be out. This is all between Troy A and Sam now then. Troy A's first competitive run. Oh, he nearly went wide there. Yeah, he's lucky. He's lucky there. It's all between Troy A and Sam. Can Troy A knock him out? We'll see as he comes out the final corner in a minute. P11, he'll take that, St. German. P12 actually, it could be P13 in a minute. But yeah, P11 and P12, definitely not a bad place to start if everyone in front's going to be pitting early because of the softs. Troy A then, DRS open, crosses the line. It is unfortunately 13 for German, and Sam is out. Yes, Sam in P11, that's a great opportunity there for Sam. He can put mediums on or put hards on, and then just, well, hope there's no safety car and everyone pit in front early and he'll take the lead. But yeah, in the end again, the gap between going out and going through weren't that close, was it? It was 10th and a half between KD and Sam. And look how close it was between the rest though. Top two, obviously Sully had incredible pace at the end. Black Box that time though was incredible, wasn't it? Incredible time for Black Box. He set that time early on in the session as well. So I like to think he's got more time in the bag as well. Possibly 24-3 maybe we can see at the end of Q3 if we're lucky. But the top 10 going through, there's no arguments about any of that. Both Red Bulls through, which is really good for them. I think they need some more points, and great there, especially Chalkers as well. On his first race as a full-time Red Bull driver in the league, and Crazy Bill in his first race of the season up in P4. Great qualifying session.
Incredible time.
So far, we'll get the pole going. Who should we put in it? Who do we think? Usually I'm putting Silly Sly Guy in it, but I don't think that's going to happen today because he's obviously crashed, hasn't he? Not quite sure how he feels about that. I'm sure he's not too happy, but
my prediction: Black Box, Crazy Bill. God, Jesus Christ!
Got to put Sully up there. I'm putting Black Box, Sully, Crazy Bill, and then I'm going to go for. I'll stick Lynx in there as well because he always springs a surprise. But there we go. You got 3 minutes. Get your votes in now for the pole position poll.
I'll go Black Box, Sully, and Crazy Bill. That order.
Let's see who's first out then. It is in fact Crazy Bill, so he's going to get the cameras on him, and it is one of the drivers we've put up for nomination for pole position. Let's see who people are going to vote for, and we'll have a look in a couple of minutes when they come to start their lap. We'll have a look at who you think is going to be on pole position. Plenty of votes already in there.
Yeah, well, Mushroom said on the stream, got to put KD in, surely. Well, be a surprise.
Well, again, V Robbie, Chalkers, Arda. You know,
it's so hard.
You can say it for anyone, couldn't you? I forgot to put the other vote in. Whoops. Oh well. You think someone else? Don't vote. But Mushroom thinks KD. Yeah, again, you could say it for all of them though, couldn't you?
It's so hard to pick. Really
Everyone on an outlap apart from Troy. Troy is saying the pits, and one of his can go for one run. But I say they're all starting on soft, so I wonder. It'd be interesting to see. I think a few of them, if not all of them, could be on scrub tyres here, because they've all used softs to get through, which is rare thing to see, isn't it? Right, about to start a lap then. In the poll, we've had 14 votes. One for Bill, 6 for Sully and 7 for Black Box. So Sully and Black Box are the two favourites. Here goes Crazy Bill on his lap.
Prove him wrong, Crazy Bill.
Yeah, he's got one vote, Crazy Bill, so wonder who that was. Evening to Plotters. Joins us, the McLaren driver. I'm pretty sure he'll be cheering Links on. Sure, we'll be wondering where German is as well. German will be starting in 13th. But it's not a bad thing, because all of these 10 drivers, don't forget, will be starting on soft. So they all got through on soft, so drivers behind aren't in a bad place. Good sector 1 from Bill, that is a 27.4. Little correction there for some understeer. And yeah, he's really got his act together. 6 months ago, I think Bill was
smooth in it, yeah.
Slower than you. And now look at him competing at the top of the Champions League. He's just getting everything perfect. It's like watching an AI in about 150. This incredible. Tommy's happy to see Plotters supporting him on. Just getting every curb absolutely perfect, isn't he, Bill? At the moment. Getting as close as possible, pushing it to the limits, but he's not making mistakes. Again, almost 4 wheels over. Always, yeah, he had to pull that a little bit there. He would have ran a little bit wide. And we got an Alpha. Oh, who's that? It's a Haas. KD's on the blue stuff. But we'll go back on board with Bill. He's about to finish his lap. So KD's lap, unfortunately, he's done. Here goes Crazy Bill. He's back across the line. Is it low 24s? Oh, it's only a 25.0 for Bill then. That's still a fantastic time. And who's that? That's Chalker's facing the wrong way. Chalker's had a spin as well. What can Links do? Links invalidated. He's in the pits. Here goes Sully. What can he do? 24.7 for Sully. Absolutely brilliant time. Here's the other rival for pole position. Here goes Black Box across the line. 24.7. 300ths off Sully. Incredibly close between the top two. V-Robbie's invalidated. And he's having a spin there as well. Got to be careful. He's got to mind that wall. And he's got to watch out for Arda as well, who's behind. Here goes Arda then. Oh, V-Robbie really close there. Arda across the line. It's only 1:25.2 from him then. Next up we've got the Red Bulls. Chalkers going to be next. Troy just on out lap. Chalkers. Oh, it's a slow lap, I didn't even notice. Next is going to be Sloth. What can Sloth do? Sloth's up into P4. KD I think will be in the pits. Unless he's saved up enough to go again. He has. So those tyres have had a spin. Don't forget, so KD had a spin. Link's invalidated. Troy is now on his lap. And V-Robbie had a spin coming out the final corner. So yeah, 1:24.7 and the two favourites for pole position. Yeah, Black Box and Sully. Well, Sully P1, Black Box P2, and then Bill in P3, the one with the other vote. So, yeah, I think we've got the nominations for that right, didn't we? KD is going again, but I think further in front, Troy is going again, and I think is Chalk? Yeah, Chalkers. I'm not sure if Chalkers is going again. No, he's not. He might be saving. He might have given his teammate a tow, and now he's going to go again after this. He's low on fuel, so I think he will. So we'll see what Troy does. Is anyone going for a second run? Is Bill going again? No, he's not going for a second one. What about Sully? No, he's not going to be either. And Black Box, don't think he will be either. So they're all just racing back to the pits. Troy A is going to be next then. He could still hit you. He's like Enright, who can win without being here, saying Mushroom. Not quite sure what he's on about there. Crazy Bill for the win, saying Dylan. Dylan cheering on Crazy Bill. Old Groove Ninja was talking about Plotters after the incident last night. Incidents happen, don't they? If it was a race with no incidents, then Jesus Christ, it must be boring. Here goes Troy, lens back across the line. P5 for Troy, a solid time, that gets ahead of Arda. 8 thousandths off Sloth as well, really good time. Sloth in front, he has saved up and he is going again. Here goes Chalkers coming into the pits. KD is next, he is improved. No, he's not, he's coming in the pits. Obviously made a mistake on his lap again, and he is in the pits. There's a Sloth, is going again. Not sure if Troy is or not. Sloth is just behind. No, Troy is backing off. So yeah, Sloth is the only one actually on a lap at the moment. V-Robbie's on an out lap, so he might try and get 2 more runs in. I don't know where they're getting all the tyres from though. I do think they're on scrubs, a lot of them. Oh, you got to be careful on that curve there, Sloth. Yeah, I wish it told you if they're on scrubs or not. Because I think we've got more time. I think Sully, Black Box, mind you, I think all of them are actually on scrubs, going by the times, because we were expecting quicker times than this. And this, the track's just slowed down a little bit. Reporting Byrne for the late safety car last night, saying Dylan, yeah, Byrne Mylander came out pretty late in the day, didn't he? Only time we saw him, it was only a brief appearance as well, he was only out for 1 lap. Sloth then is a 1:03.9, that's a great sector time that is from Sloth, he's a 10th up. I think he's got more time to find this sector. I think the top 2 might be a bit too much for an arse, but he can battle with Bill for that P3, definitely. Can he get ahead of Bill? third run on these tyres as well. He's coming in the pits, so yeah, it's a strange one. Maybe felt we lost time in that final sector. I don't know where, but he looked like he was going to get that P3, or maybe he was just thinking he was about to run out of fuel, needed time to get back. But Troy is in the pits. V Bobby is on a lap, however. He's got the track to himself, apart from a couple of cars in sector 1 on an out lap, but they won't be interfering with him too much. Yeah, it's really important. If you go wide there, you clip that curb. It's so hard to get back on because it's really bumpy. You sort of want to go off the track and go onto that yellow stuff on the side, but then does it invalidate your lap? That's the risk. Oh yeah, it was getting a bit too close to get. Oh, 50 viewers, brilliant, absolutely lovely. 50 viewers. Thanks to everyone that's watching. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying this. I certainly am. Enjoying it a lot more than I enjoyed F2 this afternoon. Bit quicker in this, isn't it? Just a little bit. Here goes V Bobby then, setting his final lap, avoids spinning the final corner as he did last lap. DRS is open, what can V Bobby do? That's a bit anticlimactic. He swerves into the pits. I don't know why he did that. He's on a decent lap time then. Maybe he just felt it wasn't good enough and he ain't got enough tyres. He wouldn't have any time to get back into the pits, so maybe he's just saving it up. But KD on out lap, Chalkers on out lap just in front. He's already been on these tyres for 1 run, so I think this might be it for Chalkers after this lap, because he won't have time to get back in the pits. Yeah, V Bobby saying he wasn't have enough time to do the lap and then get another one done, so yeah, that's exactly what we said. And I think Lynx was thinking the same as well, because he's just sat in the pits the last 5 minutes. He'll be out again pretty soon. KD is on a lap behind Chalkers. Arda's now on an out lap, Blackbox on an out lap, and we've got more coming out as well. They'll start to come out now, won't they? Try and get 2 runs in. Some of them will, some of them will leave it until we get to the 2-minute mark and just do 1 lap. Of course, tyre wear's not the best round here, so can you manage the tyres as well? Because I tend to find if I do 1 lap round here, then the second lap they're nowhere near as quick, but I'm nowhere near as good as these, am I? Anyway, Chalkers on his lap. He'll be wanting to pick up his first points in the league today. It'll be good for him. He's definitely put on a strong showing in quali so far. It's been a good sector 2 for him. What's his time? Is it going to be in the 103s? It's not. It's just outside 103s. 104.0. So yeah, it's a bit slower than Sloth's time. Not sure if he'll be able to challenge for 4th, 5th and 6th with this time. It might just be getting a proper good time in. I think it'll be close though. 125.3 or 4 maybe. But we'll see. He might have found a lot more time in this final sector. And yeah, he's coming in the pits. And he's not going to have time to get back out. So I'm not quite sure why he's done that. He definitely won't have time to get back out and in. KD's invalidated his time as well, so again this is going to be, well, he's got time for 2 runs left, but I doubt he'll set a decent time on a 3rd lap, so this is pretty much it I think for KD. Only 3 cars in the pits, then we've got Chalkers, who we don't think will be coming back out. He's only now been wheeled in the garage. Troy's in there too, so both Red Bulls need to sort of get going. I think Troy is now coming out. Didn't even notice she'd gone. V Bobby is now coming out of the pits as well. It's got to be a quick out lap for him. We think we've got about an 8-second glitch though, so we should be about 8 seconds in front. So the time really should now be on about 1:30. But Arda, I think, is first on his lap. So we'll keep our eyes on Arda. You know, the ones in front. Oh, he's lost it. Oh, he didn't. Yeah. He's lucky to save it there. He nearly lost it, didn't he? Just a bit of oversteer, and then he got understeer on the next bit. A little bit messy, that sector 2, and that could cost him. Because look how close it is between 4th and 6th. That lock up there going into turn 9, but it doesn't cost him too much. Will cost the tyres, so just needs a tenth for taking him up 2 places. Such tiny margins in this qualifying session. It will be in the race as well. Yeah, you don't really want to be touching that curve too much. Oh, not going to be able to see the sector time. There's a 104.08. There we go. Just about saw it through the gap we got. Oh, and KD's facing the wrong way and he's got no front wing.
Yeah, see that, yeah.
I'm not quite sure what's happened to KD there, but that's all done for him, I think. No front wing and facing the wrong way. He's obviously just put the power down a bit too early on the penultimate corner and got into the wall. But here goes Arda. DRS is open Friday, crosses a line. He does go up to P4. He didn't gain much time, less than half a tenth, but gained 2 positions out of it. And Black Box does a 124.4. It's a great lap there from Black Box. Incredible. Sloth is up into P3. KD is in the pits. He is all done. V Bobby's just on an out lap. Next up against Red Bull, just on an out lap as well. And then it is Crazy Bill. missed that black box lap. We said he could possibly get 24.4 or 3, and he's done a 1:24.4. Can Sully beat it though? Sully's further back. Checker flag is out. Crazy Bill's back across the line. Crazy Bill goes up to P3. Great time from Bill.
Wow.
10th and a half off Sully. Next up we have got Troye. No, it's not Troye, it's Chalkers. Chalkers has seen a checkered flag though, so he's not going to be able to get round for his lap. He did come out and try, but it was never going to happen. Lynx is going to be next. His first run of this session. Let's see what sort of time Lynx can do. And who's that? I think Sloth's crashed. Sloth's crashed, he has. He's already set his lap, but he has crashed. Lynx crosses line, he's up to P3. Great time there from Lynx. But here comes Sully. This is what you want to watch for. This is the pole battle. Can Sully get pole position? No, he can't. By half a tenth. I think Black Box has got pole position. By half a tenth. He's up on his time as well. He's a tenth up. So he did put enough fuel in and go out with enough time for 2 runs. Black Box is going again. We're pretty sure he's got that pole position anyway. I can't see anyone else challenging for it now. Yeah, Sloth had a crash on his second run. It's lucky he did get a time in. Again, it was on that blue stuff where Sly Guy lost it. Here goes Black Box then. Can he do it even quicker? Yes, he can. Wow. 1:24.3. Black Box will be on pole position. I look silly now if V-Robbie went and got it, but Troye won't be getting it because he's had a crash in Sector 3. Can't see it, it's on board with V-Robbie, but he's also crashed, just pushing it. What can V-Robbie do? He's pushing it to the max. He goes up to P3. Great up there from V-Robbie, and that is it. Qualifying is done. KD and Chalkers just didn't get a decent time set, did they? There's Troye's car, you just see it there. He's obviously lost it, clipped that inside curb and gone into the wall. Go on board with Lynx to see it. There we go, look, he's clipped it inside wall there. KD temp, Chalkers, oh, we'll go for it all in a minute when the standings come up, but yeah, in the end it was Black Box that got it by 10th and a half. Sully comfortably in second though. The gaps were, oh, we're not going to see it now. Yeah, typical.
It's gone.
Black Box using a legal engine, saying V-Robbie. Come on Aston Martin, saying vintage. Yeah, incredible lap there from the Aston Martin, wasn't it? New follower, thank you to Leo's in for the follow, who doubted I wouldn't get it, saying Black Box. Yeah, I voted for Black Box. 10th and a half clear of Sully. Sully another 2.5 attempts clear. Quite spread out in the end, wasn't it? But yeah, Chalkers and KD struggling to get time set. Troye in 8th, Arda in 7th. Sloth might have improved, but P6 after he crashed on his final run. I'm not actually sure he was on another lap, but Bill in 5th is impressive from him. Just behind Lynx in 4th, and he's a 10th back on V-Robbie with an impressive 3rd. They've got to be patient going into turn 1 though. All it takes here is a tad late on the brakes, wing damage, potentially race over, you never know. Obviously last night it was race over if you got damaged lap 1 because there weren't safety car until the last few laps.
But this is it, Champions League Saturday night.
And Mushroom voted Black Box because I left KD out. Well, I think he's glad I left KD out now after that. I think I am. It was, I think, only 13 seconds off the pace. Let's wait for the cars to select their strategy and potentially lower their fuel if they think it's going to be a safety car. Whether Bradfield obviously lowered his fuel last night, and well, it was praying for that last safety car, and it finally came out.
It was too late. So here we go, the best drivers. Saturday night, this is what it's all about. Touchwood is not a safety car, but Bahrain, it's not the best track in my eyes anyway.
Yeah, you don't know any of them.
I can't stand it. This is the worst track. Said it many times before. Dog shit track. Right, formation lap, here we go.
Yeah, let's have a look at, as you know, top 10, all starting on soft tyres. They'll all be pitting, I presume, around lap 7 or 8. They'll try and stretch it a bit more though and then go hard to the end. Unless anyone pits, has to pit a bit earlier if they're struggling more. And they go to a 2-stopper. I'm sure you'll see at least one of the top 10 do that. At the bottom 10, you've got 4 on the hards. Sam in 11th is going for the hards. City Sly Guy in 15th on the hards. Death Dragon 17th on the hards, and Siege in 19th. Tommy's gone for the soft, so he wants to try and get ahead of those and join that top 10 battle at the start. Of course, his tyres are fresher than the top 10. So if Tommy can make up those few places, that's not a bad idea. And then, yes, mediums for the other 5. So Farad, German, Epic the Animal, Nunda and Sean.
I like Monaco. Singapore, I love Singapore.
I love Singapore. One of my favourites, Singapore is.
Whatsoever on this track.
But yeah, here's Black Box in the Aston Martin, trying to get another podium, which would be the 4th of the season for him. If he keeps getting these podiums week after week, people are going to struggle to catch up, aren't they? So someone needs to do something about it. Sully got no points this season. I don't know what he can do. He'll be wanting to get off the mark. He's definitely improved this season even more. He's improved every season he's been with us, but he's got incredible pace now, hasn't he?
In Japan, I love Japan as well. It's just this
I
track.
can't stand Japan, yeah. Here we go then. Enough of the chat about Bradfield. He's had enough of the spotlight when he's been crashing every week. We're focused on this South Champions League Bahrain Grand Prix. Cars now lining up on the grid spots, all ready to go. Oh, Plotter's timed out for a second. How dare you use that language? Just waiting for them at the back to fill the grid. Yeah, Nunda might be lagging a little bit, but then again, the sky's blue.
Yeah, that's it.
Can we get a decent camera angle, please? Here we go. We've got lights. Are they revving up low?
Cameras.
They're not. They're not revving up. So we.
No. Lights are gone, but no one's gone.
No one going. Now they're revving up. The cars are now revving up. And it's lights out and away we go. Let's have a look at the start. Sully's got a great start. He's in the lead. Black Box has really not had the best of starts. I think Lynx is going for it on the inside as well. Have a little look further back as well. V-Robbie's trying to go on the outside of Black Box. Don't see any collisions there. Black Box manages to get that P2 back. V-Robbie has to back off and he's lost the place to Lynx. Lynx in P3 now as well. Everyone's got away safely. There's a Ferrari flying about the back and that's just Nunda's internet. But there we go, Sully taking a lead, and he'll want to pull away now. He'll want to try and pull away if he can. Troye up to P6, good start from him. Going side by side with Sloth. It's not the best place to go side by side, but that's brilliant racing from the both. German's got a 5-second penalty for cutting a corner and gaining the place. Down the inside goes Troye on a Sloth for P5. Sloth has got that safely. And Silly Sly Guys had an incredible start on hard tyres up to P11. KD and Chalkers, they might have come together, but they're down in 14th and 15th. Tommy's had a poor start too, and look, they're all hitting each other. One person late on the brakes there, and a train about 5 people got in trouble there. Epic the Animal down to 14th. Yeah, the Haas drivers not had the best of starts. There is action everywhere. Silly Slide Guys had a great start on hard tyres, and the top 4 are already pulling away. Sully is in the lead. Brilliant start off the line from him. Black Box wasn't such a good start, was it? Lynx in third. Position change. Yeah, there we go. KD's had a poor start, hasn't he? Falling behind his teammate. We've got the red X on Epic the Animal, so hopefully, I think Epic the Animal might be leaving the session in a second. You might see that pop up if he's got the red X on his screen. And yeah, I think he's disappeared now. He's up in 13th. Epic the Animal's in there, I think, is struggling. He's all over the track. And Tommy's in the pits on those soft tyres, but he's obviously the only car that got damage. And Epic the Animal under pressure from Chalkers. I think Chalkers managed to get past there, but I don't think it's easy to see Epic the Animal because we don't know where he is on the track. Sully suddenly, Black Box in second. We'll go back to the tyre change now. Yeah, and Sloth just not quite keeping up with this battle as he's causing a bit of a train behind. Yeah, Bill didn't have the best of starts, down in P8 for Bill. Farad in 9th, and great start for Farad. How many positions? He's gained 3 positions on the mediums. German the same in P10. German has got that strange penalty, I don't know what it's for, unless he did cut a corner and overtake someone. I don't see where he would. Again, that braking zone is incredibly hard, isn't it? Sly Guy 11th, Sam in 12th. Chalkers 13th. I think he might have collided with KD, I'm not too sure. Epic the Animal is there. We're looking to fight his way through on the mediums. Chalkers on the inside of Sam, and yeah, Sam and the hard tyre just can't really fight it too hard at the moment. Epic the Animal's going to try and have a look. He is lagging. Epic the Animal is low, which doesn't help.
Wait for DRS.
Yeah, DRS been able. We get a yellow flag, and it's for Farad. Farad has lost it. Look, he's spinning around. I don't know if he's got damage, but he's going to get that car going again, which is good. I don't think he has got damage. If he has, we can't see it. Sully fastest lap. DRS now enabled. Sean has had a good start. You're right. Siege started on the hards. He's not had the best of starts. He might have just backed off. And Epic Animal and Sam Swift on the straight gets it done. Is Sam going to fight it? I don't think it's the best idea on the hards. No, he doesn't. Nundo and DJ Death Dragon. DJ Death Dragon on the hards again. Medium and Nundo on the medium. Probably won't fight it too hard. Won't be able to on those hard tyres. Sly Guy in 10th, trying to get past German. He's going to do it as well. This is incredible. Sly Guy, don't rule him out on the hard tyres. Has gained 6 positions, and now he can catch up to all the soft runners. And there's a yellow flag for Chalkers. Chalkers is off. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Oh, he's got to get it together. He does just about. He's got to watch out of a Farad behind the other spinner we've had. So Farad and Chalkers have both had spins. They'll join back onto the train though. Tommy's the only one that's had to pit. Death Dragon, oh, Nunda's internet is cocking up as well. Look, he's just jumped in 2 places. He's got the red X as well. You're going to have a look at this because it happens every race. It definitely does put off other drivers. One little put off and it could spin. And Sly Guy's already over a second clear of German. Yeah, German really is struggling with his setup, isn't he? Epic Animal pit under pressure now.
Yeah, he's catching him.
But I tell you what, all the leads top 8 are going to pit in about 5 or 6 laps. And Sly Guy's going to take the lead. And he's just going to extend his stint to the end and put softs on at the end. Don't rule Sly Guy out for anything in this race. Black box, fastest lap. He's got DRS on the side. He's going to go for it down the inside. I think he's a bit too far back. He's going to be patient. Crazy Bernard, I don't know. There we go. Manages to get past Epic Animals, getting past the P10 as well on the straight. Comfortably does it as well. And then Black box again. I think it might just be a tad. No, he's not too far back, is he? He's going to go down the inside here. Black box. I don't think he will. He was. Should have stuck to what I originally said. He was a tad too far back. Harder a mistake, say Mushroom. Well, Sly Guy seems to be doing alright. Then again, it is Sly Guy, isn't it? Sully, Sly Guy's teammate, is in the lead. Don't rule out now from AO 1-2. There's a long way to go. They're both incredibly quick in Mexico, weren't they? And they both, I think, none of them got any points in the end, did they? So, you never know. But all in all, it's been a good start. Only Tommy with damage, I think. That was a really strong start from everyone. And now we get yellow flags. I say that, and Siege is out.
Siege
I just said no damage, and he's lost it. And it's a safety car. It is. Will the top 8 pit? If they, I think they might. But if they do, Silly Side goes in the lead. He's lost it on that blue stuff, hasn't he? He's just clipped that curb. I don't know if it's. I don't think there was any car next to him at the time. But that's where he's lost it. We've seen it, and I think every race this week, apart from last night in the Premier League, and that's his car. It's disappeared now, but that's where his car was. So Siege is out. Tommy will be grateful for the safety car. Now, who out of the top 8 are going to come in the pits? They're going to have to pit in a couple of laps anyway. Is Sully coming in? He is. Black box in 2. Link stays out. V-Robbie's in. Sloth's in. Troye's in. They're all coming in. It's only Lynx that stayed out. Will that be a mistake from Lynx? Because Silly Sly goes out to second. I think Lynx could be in trouble there with that. But it's something different, and he'll be hoping for a safety car in a few laps. He's going to need one. Yeah, he's got to slow down for that safety car. But I think Link's looking at everyone else now pitting. I think he might regret that.
Death Dragon is in P5. He's on the
hards.
He is, yeah,
on the hard tyres. The one's on the hards. Really gained out of this. All it takes is an early safety car, and it completely changes the grid up. Nunda goes all over the place saying Siege. Yeah, but I thought, yeah, get it. Just report it, Siege, because obviously this happens every week. I know there's not too much you can do about internet, but at the same, it's not too much you can do about your internet. But at the same time, if it's putting drivers off and it's causing them to crash, then we'll have to do something about it because it's not fair. Just stick it in the report room. Yeah, I did jinx it. Captain Infinity saying a few races are like that. I've never seen anyone as bad as Nunda though. It's just. Yeah, I'm lucky I don't race in the same league as him, but he's a good racer, but it's just a shame his internet's dreadful.
Letting him down, yeah.
We should all chip together to pay for him to move closer to us. I'm not quite sure where he lives, but I know it's quite far away, and obviously
I think it's Africa.
Africa, yeah, could be. I think it's somewhere in Africa, and Nunda lives. I don't think the internet's the best wherever he is. And I don't know what KD's doing there. I think we'd have got a warning for that.
I think he's got a stick and a few wires that are hanging out of it to get to the net and outside his house. Something like that, I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, KD and I think KD and Epic Animal also in America. I mean, they have one bar showing.
America seems to be alright, don't they?
They have one bar showing. They always have one bar showing. Like I say, KD streams for us. He has done before. It's been absolutely fine. They don't seem to lag out or anything, so you know that's all right. No, all American Haas team. You just realised that. It's actually an American team, isn't it, Haas? Well, half Russian now, of course. Looking at that car. Oh, that's a lovely view, that, isn't it? I like the look of that. See all the cars there. Tommy's been in the pits again. He's put the hards on now, so I think he might be going to the end. Nunda, KD and Chalkers, I wonder if they're going to the end as well. No one else can be going to the end with what they put on. Yeah, the full cars on fresh hards could go to the end. They'll want to keep as close as possible to the leader. They'll hope Lynx and Sligo can hold people up. And yeah, with the leader being on hards, that is possible. But it is, I mean the car in second being on hards, it is possible to hold drivers up. Yeah, I think this has completely changed now. I think Sligo can win this. It's so early on, but you won't see Sully. I don't think Sully and Black Box and B Robbie are going to be cruising through the field because look who's in front of them.
Sidney Shargo's a different level, isn't he?
He's incredible. If he gets the consistency, I think you know he's right up there, isn't he? Epic the Animal in third could start throwing. He's on the mediums. I wonder if we'll see anyone go. I wonder if he'll go for the medium soft with this safety car helping him out for tyre wear. We'll see. It's always a stretch, but this track is even harder. It'd take a top driver to do that strategy here. I personally wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't even think about it, but it's Tango that mentioned it last night in his interview. They weren't too far off being able to do it. Sam and Death Dragon, I think they might. Yeah, Lynx will be preying on Sam and Death Dragon and trying. A safety car is in to try and hold up the pack behind, so Lynx can try and pull away on the next few laps on these softs. But will Lynx try and extend to lap 12 on the softs and do a soft medium strategy? Is that what Lynx is thinking? We'll see. Might be his only option now. Yeah, it was mediums for, like I say, everyone that won the softs in the top 10. So Arda, Bill, Troye, Sloth, B. Robbie, Blackbox and Sully. It was mediums, so we're all going for two-stop strategy. Never mind that soft hard. We're going ball with Sly Guy to see when Lynx goes.
It's not going yet. No, definitely not. It's a good idea.
Now. Oh, he's lost it.
He's
Lynx
lost
is
it.
in the wall. He's lost it on the restart. He's put it down too early. He's got to wait to the rip. Oh, would you believe it? Who did it a couple of weeks ago? It was Immortal in Championship that did it a couple of weeks ago. Lynx now, he didn't pit, and now he's down to last. Such a shame for Lynx. Sloth and V Robbie are fighting as well. Troy and Crazy Bill behind, and Crazy Bill's off. Crazy Bill's put his foot down too early, and he's off. And he's down to last as well. Lynx managed to crawl into the pits. He's put mediums on. Yeah, so Lynx will want a safety car now. Yellow flag. I think we've got a Ferrari going slowly. I think that's Nunda's. Yeah, he's been in the gravel somewhere, Nunda, because his tyres are all dirty. Oh, and who's that going now? It's Arda's gone. Wow, they're all starting cold tyres, and they're all struggling under cold tyres, aren't they? Sully's getting passed by Black Box. This was the lead of the race, this battle, wasn't it? And someone else has gone. KD's lost it as well. And Black Box is ahead, but he's late on the brakes, and he's got to go off. KD's got no wings, so KD's gone as well. I wonder if he came together with Arda, maybe. Black Box and Sully are fighting, look. And Sully might be able to get a jump there, because he might be able to get past Sam as well. I don't think Black Box will be able to. Sam on the outside. I think Sully's just got more grip, and he has. And Sully's going to go for it on the outside, and he's going to get it done. Oh, they nearly touched. That was risky there from Sully, but Black Box might get past Sam as well, and he does. So there we go. I think Sully was hoping to get past him, and V Robbie gets past him as well on the mediums. So Sam is getting swamped here, and Sloth is next, isn't he? And Sloth is through already. That's how quick they are. If you're on the hard tyres, you might get swamped. Epic the Animal and City Slide Guy for the lead. They're now challenging each other. Look at this. Troy's got a great exit on Sam as well. I think Troy will follow suit in getting past Sam.
Pardon me.
But yeah, I think it's the first time I've ever said that in this league. A mistake from Lynx, as Troy does go down the inside. I think Sam tried to fight it, and he's just not got the grip on those hards, is he? But the good thing for Sam is that the two cars behind are on hard tyres, so they won't be challenging him, won't be past him so easily. He's got to try and save those tyres now. KD has got a penalty for speeding in the pits. Oh, he's retired in the pits. I don't think he'll be reserving again in the Champions League. Death Dragon getting in action with Farad. Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. He won't be reserving again. He could have had that seat for for the whole race, so it won't be. Definitely not. The 3-second penalty already. Oh, and Death Dragon getting a bit wobbly there, and German's going to be able to get through, I think, there, and he is there easily. Yeah, and again, getting
laps
through
into
his
a 25,
Faraz up
8
next.
laps
Yeah, I know, I don't understand it. Even to Jake the Slayer, Sully, in a great place. He's saying, yeah, he is. He's up ahead of Black Box. He's ahead of Black Box, isn't he? He's kept it. Thank you for the bits, Lucy. Much appreciated. Dylan saying it's all kicking off now. Yeah, it did all kick off for like that. It's just cold tyres. You see a couple of spins, don't you? But
I'm really surprised by Links. So consistent, so quick.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's the first time I've ever seen him make a big mistake, but it's easily done. And again, we saw Sly Guy crashing qualifying. It happened to the best of us. Talking to Sly Guy, he's under pressure here from Epic the Animal. Is he going to wait for the DRS, or is he going to go for it down the inside here? I think he's going to go for it down the inside. He's a lot late on the brakes, Epic the Animal. And silly Sly Guy, I don't think he's let him go, but he's not fighting it too hard. He's going to have the DRS here, isn't he? They're on different strategies. If Sly Guy can just hold on to this DRS from Epic the Animal, he'll be in a good place, but he's got to watch out for the cars behind because they are the quickest cars on the track at the moment. 54 viewers, lovely to see. Evening to you all. Hope you're enjoying this one. 2 DNF so far. KD retiring the pits. I don't know why. Siege had a crash just right there on that blue stuff. This is the lead at the moment. We did have that early safety car because of the Siege crash. All the ones on 3 laps did pit onto that safety car. Like I say, Epic the Animal and Silly Sly Guy, they're a bit slower because they've not pitted yet. Their tyres are older, and Silly Sly Guy's going to let Sully through here. I think that's brilliant teamwork there. Brilliant, love to see that from Sly Guy. And now he's going to try and hold up the cars on the fresh tyres behind for his teammate to try and have a go at Epic the Animal. That's absolutely quality from Silly Sly Guy. This could give Sully the win. This, if there's no more safety cars or anything, Silly Sly Guy letting Sully through and then holding up Black Box for him. Great move there. And this is not going to be easy for Black Box to get through. Of course, Sly Guy's going to have DRS himself because he's within a second of his teammate in front. Although it is on, when he go for it in the brakes, Silly Sly Guy's got much more ERS saved up. Is Black Box going to go for it? I think he might go for it. I don't think he's got enough though. Oh, he's going for it on the inside. He is going to go for it. Silly Sly Guy's going to turn in though. And Black Box has to back out of it there, doesn't he? Silly Sly Guy gets back ahead, but Black Box gets a much better exit. And who's in the gravel? It's V-Robbie. V-Robbie's in the gravel. V-Robbie's gone off somewhere. I'm not sure what's happened with there. Black Box back down the inside of Sly Guy. I think he might have it there, and Sly Guy does have to back off. So it's not worked too well because Sully wasn't able to get past Epic the Animal. And in the end, Black Box just had a bit too much for Silly Sly Guy in those hards. But it's great effort of teamwork there from Sly Guy. Welcome, LOI, not Jack. Good to see you. And V-Robbie's lost it again. He's lost it. Oh, it's another place he's lost it. I don't know how he lost it the first time. I don't know if he's got damage or what, but it's fallen apart a bit for V-Robbie now, but he's still got to get his head together and get going. Top 6 are in a good place here because they're starting to pull away from these 2 drivers on the hards. Chalker's catching up to Sam for P7. Epic the Animal still in the lead though. Doing a great job. We've been really unlucky the last couple of weeks. Epic the Animal. He's having a good race tonight so far. Yeah, thanks for the follow, not Jack. Much appreciated, mate.
Thank you very much, yeah. Legend.
Oh, and KD was saying his side pods were undrivable.
He's still got to keep going, mate. I know it's hard.
Yeah, Sully's have a go on Epic Animal here. Obviously, that's the thing. Obviously, that's the limit. It happens to everyone. Everyone won in retirement. Have no race. And he is going to get the move done. Down the inside into turn 1. Epic the Animal on the outside. And he's going for a switchback and they make a bit of contact, but Sully's got that place now. Yeah, Epic the Animal just a bit too eager on the throttle there, getting into the back of Sully. But now he's got Black Box on. Everything Sully does, Black Box does it as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
There we go, Black Box now through as well, and Sully will just be saying, I won't repeat what he will be saying. I know what he'll be saying to himself though. He's a machine around his track saying, not Jack, talking about Sully. Yeah, Sully absolutely is, isn't he?
Sully now, he's got the pace.
Sully and Black Box looking incredible though, but don't forget they have got to pit again because they have opted for the 2-stop strategy. Sly Guy 4th. Yeah, he'll be trying to get past Epic the Animal, but soft behind. No, he's not. He's on the helmet, is he? Yeah, no helmet for Black Box. Hello, mate. Wave at him.
Advantage there, look.
Less weight on the car. It's cheating. Sloth space, incredible. Consistent as always, Sloth. Yeah, completely understand what KD's saying about damage to the sideboard and that, but yeah, you just got to try and keep going. I know it's on drive, but it's always drive. I know you'll probably be a second and a half or so slower, but there's always that opportunity of points towards the end if loads of people crash out, you know. It is difficult. completely understand how it's difficult. It is so frustrating. Troy with a DRS. But the thing, I don't know how he's got DRS. He's over a second. It must have been before the break, before the deactivation zone. But look at this top 5 now. Lee Bobby's getting back through the field ahead of young Tommy into P12. Yeah, Crazy Bill trying to recover after that spin. He had Farah doing a great job reserving tonight. Yes, Sam and Chalkers. Sam's putting Chalkers under some pressure. Is he going to go for it down the outside? No, he's not going to. Yeah, they're just behind the battle that I was watching. Yeah. German's got a bit wide in the braking zone. It might let Bill through. It is. Yeah, German went really wide there. Got to focus on this battle towards the top though. Sully just can't pull a second clear, and the drivers behind are just too quick, aren't they? I am a bit surprised in a way that Sully and Black Box haven't pulled away from the cars behind, because Epic the Animals' tyres are older. Slider goes on the hards. I'd have thought Black Box and Sully might be over a second clear of Epic the Animal by now. But and they need to be as well, because they've all got to stop again. But don't forget, Sly Guy can go longer into the race being on the hard tyres. Yeah, this is going to be really interesting. Yeah, of course, KD reserves to report. There is a reserve instant report room that you can stick in there. Just stick anything in there, mate. 57 viewers. Lovely number that is. Fantastic. Love to see that. 3-second penalty for Sean. Sean is down in 18th, so he pitted a few laps ago. Don't know if that was strategy or if he had damage, but he's got a 3-second penalty now as well. So Sean not gone too well for him. Links in 17th, such a shame, but he's still there. He's still going off that mistake. Leading, wasn't he? He was the only one in the top 10 that decides to stay out. Top 8 even to stay out. On lap 4 when that safety car came out, and then safety car restart, he just lost the grip, didn't he? Lost the grip and crashed into the wall. Farad is going down the inside of Sam Swift, and he does get the move done. Bit of contact there, a bit bargy-bargy, but Farad is through and now he can chase up the chalkers. I think that's that one done for now. Sloth has fallen off this battle between the top 4. Troye half a second behind, so Troye's got a battle with Sloth for this P5 now. And yeah, there we go. I think Epic, Sean's got another 3-second penalty. It's 3 seconds in one lap because he got one a lap ago. Yeah, he's struggling, Sean. Epic the Animal is over a second behind Black Box now, so there we go. The top 2 have finally pulled out that second gap on the fresher tyres. Epic the Animal might be starting to struggle on these mediums now. He might come in this lap to go for the medium hards, we'll see. Sly Guy behind is trying to get past him now.
We've got the 2 Williams here, Bill and Farad.
Yeah, we can see that further back. You've got to watch this battle for lead at the moment though. The battle for lead and the battle for third. Sloth caught back up to this. I think Epic the Animal is really starting to struggle. Yeah, 12 uphold mediums, no one else is on tyres this old. Well, in terms of mediums, a few are on the hards, but obviously they're a lot more durable. Black Box has got a great run on Sully. Will Epic the Animal pit? Yeah, he will pit. I thought he was. He was just starting to really struggle on it, wasn't he? Yeah, he slows it down in time, avoids a penalty. Black Box then DRS. He's a bit too far back to go for it in turn 1, isn't he? He is going to be patient. Try and get a nice line here. Get a nice line into turn 2. Out of turn 2. And then 3 and DRS. And Sully's done that a lot better though. So he'll be too far back to challenge this time. Sly Guys might be under pressure now from Sloth, because Sly Guy's got no DRS from the car in front of him. Now that Epic the Animal's been in the pits, it's hard for Epic the Animal to the end. And Chalkers. Oh look, that is never going to end well. That's poor. That is poor for the 2 Williams. They're just absolutely sandwiched. And Crazy Bill's out.
He smacked the wall.
He's gone in the wall. I don't know how he's done that. It is another safety car. That was really, I don't know who was purely at fault there, but that's poor from the 2 Williams. They squeezed that Red Bull. He could have been a runner bean and he'd have been squashed. You know, it wasn't a runner bean's width, let alone a car's width. That was poor racing. And again, and Crazy Bill's out. I don't know how that's happened. I don't know who was at fault for that, but I'm sure Chalkers will be reporting that. I don't know if Bill made contact with his teammate or then just crashed into the wall. Yeah, we do. Obviously, Farad is reserving. I don't know if he was at fault or not, but I do. But hang on, when I finish, I'll tell you when I finish. You talk then. I'll shut up for a minute. But yeah, obviously reserves, of course. More than welcome, of course, to race. You know, not asking you to come in just to sit and drive around the back, but got to be extra careful, obviously, reserving, because you do not want to ruin other drivers' races. I think that's Sean at the back there, so he'll be able to catch up. And look, they're in the pits. So will it be hards to the end now for Sully, Black Box, Sloth and Troye? And will it be mediums to the end for Sly Guy? You think, oh, he's going to have to double stack because Sully's in there. That's not going to help Sly Guy. Sully does get out in front, but Sly Guy's not going to help him. Sloth's now got ahead of him, but it's going to have to be mediums. It is mediums, so Sly Guy's going to be quicker, isn't he? Oh, it's mediums for the top guys as well, yeah, of course. Of course, I forgot they started on the soft, didn't they? So they can all go mediums. Nunda is staying out though. He's just going to be behind Black Box. Oh, he's tried to fight that. He's gone off. But he's third for Nunda on the hards. Everyone else has pitted, haven't they? But Sly Guy's now in 7th on fresh medium, so he's well in this race, isn't he? For the podium. Epic the Animal 6th on the hard tyres. So yeah, he's not long pitted. So he would have actually started on the medium, so he wouldn't have been able to put mediums on anyway. So it doesn't matter too much for him. Farad up in 8th on the hards as well, but everyone in for fresh tyres now. Sean can catch up. And that's, yeah, McLaren after the race last week, I say 2 on the podium, and now have had 2 nowhere near the points, so crazy. Mushroom saying, like I always say, if you reserve high league, it's not your fault. No, exactly, that's what I say. If I'm reserving there and going free, just back off, you know. If you want to reserve, you do it because you enjoy racing. You know, you're not there fighting. Of course, you want to win every race you're in, of course, but if there's 2 cars right in front of you battling, you just got to say, no, that's alright, I'll just sit back. That's what, yeah, it is annoying if reserves do get in the way, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what happened there. I mean, Farhan might have been completely innocent. It's just brought the point up. So yeah, Sean can catch up now, that's good, but he's got 6 seconds of penalty. He's only Alpha Tauris with penalties. I wonder if it's something to do with that car. I don't think you like that car too much, do you? That's why we always give it to you when we can.
Last year it was terrible. Yeah, I know.
Name a more unlucky league race saying Epic Yam. Yeah, it's a safety car timing's not great, but he's still in 6th on the hards. I mean, he's got Farad in 8th on the hards as well. Still good points on offer. But yeah, obviously he started on the mediums. Even if he stayed out a couple more laps, he'd have had to put the hards on anyway, because he obviously have to use 2 different tyre compounds. But yeah, sometimes it's like that. I remember some drivers last season in the streets. I think there was one driver, it's McKenty. Last season, I think he had 4 races in a row where he got wing damage turn 1, and he was completely innocent bystander. And then there was one spell, it was 4th, 5th, 4th, 6th, or whatever. You know, it just comes and swings around in roundabouts. That's the best way to say it. But yeah, the McLaren drivers need to get their skates on, don't they? Soft tyres for DJ and for Lynx. Can they seriously go all the way to the end?
They might gamble for a safety car, won't they?
I don't think they can go the distance, to be honest, but they'll be charging at the start, won't they? Yeah, crazy Bill. Yeah, get it in instant report. If you get it in there now, obviously I can have a look as soon as this race finishes. And then, yeah, we'll get that worked out. Yeah, stick it any instant from anyone, you know, if you think it's not too much, or even if you've got a good view of it. If you got, like, the car behind that freeway fight into that corner, we'd have a great view of that. If there was a car behind, that would be the best way to see. So yeah, if you get a good view of an instant again, stick it in as well. It always helps us. Yeah, we're lucky we never have too many instants to go through, to be honest. Most of the racing is brilliant. Yeah, Epic the Animal's starting to glitch a bit now, isn't he? Jesus Christ, with the ice skating. Yeah, he really is lagging here, Epic the Animal. Yeah, he's sitting on board with Silly Sly Guy now. It's not the best, is it? Side by side with Bradfield is never going to work, saying to them, no it doesn't, does it? Talking to laggy people.
Oh, it's nothing, come on.
Nunda in 3rd. BDNF, is the safety car coming in this lap? We'll see in a minute. Yeah, it is coming in. I keep unplugging my mic. There's just a cough, by the way. I hate doing that on the microphone. It's awful sound. So that's why the little thing comes up just saying your microphone's disconnected. But Sully's going to do a safety car restart. And, well, hopefully for him it's a bit more of a successful restart than Lynx had earlier on.
Yeah, don't drop it. I shouldn't have said anything. But you shouldn't have said anything, Jake.
I know, I'll probably jinx it now, haven't I? When is Sully going to go then? He's gone, and Black Box has read that well. And further behind, Sloth's going to have Nunda here already. Sorry, Farad getting passed by Sam. Farad might get swapped on those hards. And look at this in front. Troye, Sloth and Nunda. And Troye is going down the inside. Sensible for Nunda. Backing out there. Epic the Animal's going to try and get him now as well. And he's going to do it, I think, as well. They make a bit of contact. Nunda's got the inside line. I think Epic Animal's a little bit slower. Silly Sly Guy's behind. Epic Animal's going to send it on the outside. Oh god, the two laggy drivers side by side is never going to end well. That's a great move there from Epic the Animal. And Sly Guy's now going for it on Nunda as well. And Nunda gets clipped. Oh, and Sly Guy and Nunda just about to survive. Sam Swift's gone down to the back. I think he's collided with Farad. It must be a Farad again. And Lynx is falling down the order. I think Lynx has had a spin.
Yeah.
And Lynx has missed an end plate as well, so he's made contact with someone there. But yeah, Sam and Farad have lost places, so they must have collided.
He's got the pace, unfortunately.
Nunda's lost places, staying out on those hards. I wonder if he regrets that now. He's surely going to let his teammate through as soon as he can. DJ Death Dragon there in 9th in the points, which is great to see. He's got to make those softs last to the end, though, isn't he? And look how close now. Look, and Nunda's really holding up his teammate here. He should let him pass. Because Tommy can catch up to this battle between the top 6. And there we go, Nunda does move out of the way there. I think it was just wait. It's a difficult place, sector 2, to let him through. There we go, lets him through now. He might have to let Death Dragon through now because he's closed the gate a little bit too late, isn't he?
Mate.
DJ Death Dragon up to wait. I think German's going to take Nunda in a minute now as well. Look further forward, Sloth. And look who's this.
Well.
Silly Sly Guy on Epic the Animal goes down the inside. And I don't think there's much Epic the Animal's going to be able to do about that. Sly Guy's got so much more grip. There we go, the top 5 are all on the same strategy now. 2-lap-old mediums. Young Tommy's there in 7th too, but he's still got to get past Epic the Animal. Lynx and V-Robbie in the pit, so I don't know what happened to V-Robbie. We saw Lynx had a bit of damage. V-Robbie obviously in trouble as well. Troye in 4th, an incredible race from him. Sloth at the moment on the podium. It's going to be all out fighting between his top 5 to the end. Epic the Animal towards the end. These hard tyres might come into it as well. If he can try and hang on to this with the DRS, he'll be right in with a shout. DJ Death Dragon trying to get past Tommy now. And yeah, I'm sure he'll be waiting for the DRS to come out, but can those tyres seriously last all the way to the end? I'm not sure. It'd be a big ask if they can. Lag versus lag is like a prison fight. Yeah, that was tough watching that. Epic Animal made a great move on Nunda. Look at the amount of grip those soft tyres have got. Come lap 29,
really impressed
they
by
could be
Death
punctured.
Dragon.
He needs to get past Tommy soon though, because they're seven behind. Cars are catching up. Chalker's in 11th. He could be, once he gets past Nunda, which I think he'll do soon, he'll be in the points as well, which is great for him. Sully, sorry, setting fastest now, but Black Box behind, and now Sly Guy sets fastest out in P5. That's a point for him as it stands then. I think. Oh, and DJ getting past Tommy. Yeah, he does that pretty easily, I think. DJ try and cover it off, and he does. Sloth's falling off though. I think the battle for the win is between Sully and Black Box, unless penalties or collision comes into it. Sloth and Troye, I think it's a matter of trying to hold up Sly Guy, I think, for that final podium spot. I think it looks pretty straightforward in terms of the top 5 at the moment. I just don't think Epic's quite got the pace on those hards, but 10 laps left, anything can change. Still got a third of the race to go. Sly Guy's on the mission, saying Dylan, he absolutely is. And Sloth's back within a second of Black Box. Will have DRS as well. And V-Robbie's out. He's retired in the pits. That's 2 points off of V-Robbie again. I don't know if he had rear wing damage or side pod damage or what, but there's 2 points off for him and Arda. Again, he's lost it there, isn't he? And weren't even in the braking zone. He went wide there. Arda in 14th. He's got a penalty as well. Sean's up in 10th. He's got past Nunda as well. Sean in 10th. Great effort there from Sean. Don't forget he's got 6 seconds of penalties though, which is going to cost him any chance of points. So Sam might be looking for that final point now. As Nunda, of course, is on old hards and I can't see him having a pace. Chalkers and Arda fighting. I think Chalkers has got, yeah, Arda's gone wide again. I think he might have damage somewhere. Arda, we've got to look at the battle for the lead though, because Black Box has now got DRS, hasn't he? No, he hasn't got DRS. I think it was enabled this lap, so he should have it in this run down to turn 3. Oh, V-Robbie saying his teammate spun in front and it didn't ghost him. Oh, not quite sure why it's done that. Obviously we have ghosting off. It sounds like a Codemaster thing to me. But then again, most things are. Yeah, Sully just seems to be a bit slower at this stage of the race because look, Sloth and Troye catching, and Sly Guy's really trying to get past Troye, isn't he? Epic the Animal has fallen off, and I don't think Death Dragon will be pushing for too much longer. He needs to try and conserve these tyres to the end. Lynx sets the fastest lap, and it doesn't look like Lynx will be in the points today unless you have another late safety car, which is more than possible. But Lynx does currently have that point for fastest lap, which is important as always.
Oh, it's so close.
Sly Guy again. Troy's got that DRS in front, hasn't he? That's not going to help him. This is a great battle though. Absolutely brilliant racing. We had a couple of scuffs and scraps, a bit more than yesterday. And Arda is out now. Arda is out. He's crashed out of the race. And I don't know how he's crashed there. It's a strange collision. It's a VSC. That's a strange place to crash there. I don't know how he's done that. That's where he lost it on the lap before. Yeah, I don't know if he's got rear wing damage or side pod damage or what, but yeah, he's just gone straight on in the wall there. It's a strange crash, that. And Death Dragon is in the pits. Yeah, unfortunately, I'll drop him out of the points, but he knows they cannot go to the end.
He's got a virtual safety car,
so... It is VSC, so he won't lose quite so much time, but he's still going to be out down in, I think, 14th, which is a shame for him. Sean's in the pits, Farad's in too. That's 5 DNFs now then, and yeah, again, it's a reputation for this. I mean, the driver's a lot quicker, but the Premier League, again, it just seems to be a lot cleaner, doesn't it? In terms of less mistakes, less incidents in the Premier League at the moment. But don't get me wrong, this battle is absolutely incredible. We've got for the top 5 at the moment. Yeah, a lot more viewers in tonight than we did yesterday. God, make sure you're getting your views in the Premier League as well on the Friday night if you can, because that, I tell you what, that always absolutely brilliant race anywhere on the track. 19 finishes last night, just one safety car, and there's battles all over the track. I wanted to have a multi-screen going on that. It was that good. Black Box catching up to Sully for the lead. Quarter of the race left. Sully's just doing enough at the moment, isn't he? I wonder if he's just going slow on the lap and then just saving his ERS up for the final sector. But look at the ERS. Sully's on 43%, Black Box on 85%. And Sly Guy saved a lot up as well, whereas Troy hasn't. So I think Sly Guy might have this place off Troy pretty soon.
He's going to get there.
Black Box on Sully though. This is the important one. This is for the lead. The race win as it stands. Sly Guy and Troy again. Troy's got a DRS from Sloth, isn't he? And Sloth's really gaining on the top 2 now as well. Who says Sloth can't win his second race of the season? But Black Box is down the inside of Sully. And he's a bit late on the brakes. Sully's going to go for it. I'm watching the race for lead at the moment. Sully cuts back. DRS. Now for Sully, Troy gets a penalty and Sly Guy manages to get past. But look, Sully's going back down the inside of Black Box. And Sully, what's happened there? I don't know what's happened to Sully, but he's just completely backed off. And now he's moved out of the way. What's happened to Sully?
It's disconnected.
His wheel must have disconnected or something, because he's just completely backed off. And now he's down in P8 and now he is going again. And that must be absolutely gutting for Sully. It must be a wheel disconnection. It happened to Sly Guy a couple of weeks ago. The battle for the race. And Chalkers is out. Chalkers has lost the exact place where Bill did, and that could come to a couple of drivers' rescue, because that might be a safety car here.
Just waiting. Doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it, does it? No.
No.
No, just the yellow flag then. Strange, but Black Box now is a strong favourite for the win, isn't he? Because he's over a second clear of Sloth. Such a shame for Sully. Absolutely gutted for him. He's just got to focus on getting some points on the board now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a wheel disconnection for him, by the looks of it, because he wasn't near any other cars when he started to back off. But Sloth 1.1 off Black Box. He's got to try and get a bit of a tow here, isn't he? And try and get DRS for the next sector. And then he might be able to try and close up, but he's got silly Sly Guy behind him. And I tell you what, this has really helped Sly Guy with his teammate. Obviously not, he doesn't want his teammate to be out, of course. So he's a great teamwork. Great team player, Sly Guy, as we've seen already. Helping Sully out early on, letting him through. But if he can get past Sloth now, he'd really fancy him to try and mount a challenge on Black Box. And we've got, is that Lynx is off? Lynx is off now. At the beginning of sector 3, must have hit that curb. Lynx, yeah, he wasn't too confident going into tonight, was he? He wasn't. Well, I wouldn't say that. He wasn't too confident.
He's got the pace.
He wasn't too confident going into tonight. I wouldn't say he's lost his edge. Just a couple of mistakes. That's all it takes. German getting past by Sully. It's a good place to get moved on there, Sully. Rare you get moved on there without contact with another driver, to be honest. Oh, we've got to be careful on the brakes there, German. Yeah, just a tad late, but managed to tuck it in time. And yeah, Sloth is now worried about Sly Guy behind. I think the challenge for Black Box is Sly Guy, not Sloth, because Sly Guy is definitely quicker at this stage. Epic the Animals Hards are really coming back into it now, aren't they? He's really on the back of Troy. Troy's not got any DRS, so Epic the Animal, it'd be great to finally see him get some decent points. He's had a bit of bad luck still even in this race, but if he gets past Troy, he can challenge as well. But here we go, I think Sly Guy's going to take P2 here. Nunda gets a 3-second penalty. DRS then. And here we go, Sly Guy getting past Sloth, easily done. And now Sly Guy has a challenge on. He's got chase on to Black Box. Epic Animal did get past Troy there just behind as well. German and Sully for P7. Sully, I'm sure, will be looking to try and get past Tommy up the road. Still gutted that we've been robbed of this fight between Sully and Black Box because of what we think is a wheel disconnection. Bert not set his alarm like KD. I think Bert must be tired. He's been out twice already, isn't he? Sam's been a really quiet race. He's not. I think he had an incident early on. He had a spin. He ghosted, and he didn't ghost, I think, into his teammate, as we heard from V Robbie. But yeah, quiet race. But he's in P9. He kept going. He's not made any mistakes. He's any more mistakes. He's just kept going. And he's in the points now, and that could be really important coming in the season. Gaps are pretty even at the top. Sly Guy has lost a couple of attempts in that sector because Sloth's back within DRS of him. When Black Box crosses the line, there'll be 5 laps left. Troy clinging onto the back of Epic the Animal. He's got that 3-second penalty, so yeah, it'd be good if Troy can try and keep Epic's DRS, because at the moment that 3-second penalty put him really close to Tommy. And don't forget, Sully and German are mounting a challenge, and Tommy as well. So Troy has got to try and keep as close as he can to the back of Epic the Animal. He's got the tyre wear to do it, so all the cars in front, I don't think any of them have got DRS, or Sloth's just managed to get DRS off Sly Guy. Yeah, it won't help Epic the Animal, because Troy might be able to try and get past Epic the Animal here. Never mind clinging onto the back of him. Went a bit wide there, and Sully is getting past Tommy. Sully is getting past him. Tommy on the outside. I think Tommy's going to give that one up, and he has. So now Sully can try and fight back towards the top 5. And again, he could get that P5 because Troy's got that penalty. Because they're all battling in the top 5 as well. Sully's now got clear air ahead of him. As long as there's no more problems with his wheel, we should be on the tail of that in a few laps, or could be anyway. You can see it, yeah, he's already gained on it. Farhad and Sean are fighting out for P12. I think Farhad sensibly backed off there, but he's now going for it. Sean, we haven't watched any driving towards the back too much today. He's been all action at the front, but Farhad's going to get that done, and he does get it done, yes. Good move there, touches that curb, but Sean's a bit too far back. Yeah, Lynx is down in P14, so he's almost been lapped Lynx, but again, it just shows some days it's just not there for you, is it? Sully's within 3 seconds of Troy. Yeah, you've got to say fair play to Lynx. He's kept going just like we'd expect everyone to. Well done to Lynx. Sully then, he is catching up, and Lynx has got the fastest lap. There we go, so that'll be a point for Lynx as it stands. And silly Sly Guy's not been able to catch up to Black Box, has he? He's pulled away a bit from Sloth, but no more than Black Box has pulled away from him. And Epic the Animal, yeah, I think these hard tyres might start to come into it a little bit now. These hard tyres might start to be a little bit quicker than these mediums, because the mediums start to go off about now, don't they? So don't rule Epic the Animal out for a podium. He might want to try and pinch that final podium spot off Sloth. It'll be really deserved either way. Sully's just fallen outside. He might have made a mistake. Just a few attempts there, Sully. German again, yeah, he did say his setup's not been the best. He's not quite got the pace today, but yeah, that's what I mean. McLaren last week, 2 cars on the podium at the moment, they're 8th and 14th. It will be like that. 1 week you'll be right up there, next week you might not be in it at all. How many pens has Nunda got? Because Death Dragon could be in the points, alright? Nunda's got a 3-second penalty. Yeah, Death Dragon could be on for a point here, and he might be able to put a charge on to Sam as well. Death Dragon, if he can get past Nunda, might be a bit too late for that in the race, but it depends on how their tyres hold up. Yeah, as it stands, Death Dragon has got a point, which is great. Another driver getting points. Hasn't got any yet. Sly Guy just falling further further away from Black Box. Black Box was battling with Sully, but silly Sly Guy was fighting his way through the field a little bit, wasn't he? So maybe his tyres gone off a bit more, or maybe he's just saving a bit more. I don't think that is the case, him saving a bit more. Look at his ERS, it's on 10%. Black Box ERS is up in the 30s, so I think silly Sly Guy genuinely cannot catch Black Box. And Sloth, yeah, he's running low, and Epic the Animal here. He is catching Sloth. The hard tyres are a bit quicker now, aren't they? If Epic the Animal gets past Sloth, who else can he get past on the last couple of laps? That'll be interesting. Sully's not been able to close that gap to Troy, has he? And Sly Guy's gone. Sly Guy's gone. What's happened to Sly Guy? Epic the Animal's up in the 3rd then.
Just lost it.
is on the mid of a straight again. Was that a wheel problem again for him? I don't know. I don't think we're going to find out either, because I don't think we'll be speaking on the podium interview as it stands now. But both Alfa Romeos, we said all along it could be a 1-2. Troy's got another penalty, so that promotes both Alfa Romeo to 4th and 5th, which will be good for them at least. But it could have been a double podium for him. It looks unlikely now. It looks like it's been Black Box and Sloth for 2 Mr. Consistent drivers, and Epic the Animal in 3rd. But Epic the Animal's going to try and get past Sloth, isn't he? Sloth, and his tyres are really going off. And Black Box now, I think he can look in his rear mirrors. Well, he looked in his rear mirrors. I don't think he's going to see anyone. He can just see who's behind him now, and just start to ease those tyres to the end. 2 more laps when he crosses the line. Black Box. It looks like he's going to have the race win unless he picks up a penalty, or unless something goes badly wrong for him. It's looking good for him. Game over for Sly. Shane was looking forward to that. Yeah, me too. Has been robbed of that battle again. Yeah, it looks like 4th and 5th for the Alfa Romeo drivers with 6 seconds, and Troy, I'm sorry, Epic's getting past Sloth for P2. Yeah, I think he's doing that down into turn 1, and he's done it quite comfortably as well. And already Sloth's, he might be able to fight it, you know. He's got the DRS. I think he's going to go down the inside here. He's going to go for it. He is going to go for it. Epic the Animals on the outside, Soft on the inside, and Epic the Animals tyres have just got too much grip at the moment. Like, they're 13 uphold hards, but 12 uphold mediums. They go off a lot quicker than mediums. And yeah, they are at the point now where it's just too much, and Epic the Animal is looking good for that P2. But I can't see Sloth catching back up too much. He's got DRS here, he's got a bit of a chance, but just coming out the corners, his tyres are really struggling. There you go, you see it again coming out the corners. Epic the Animal pulls a good couple of attempts. Might get a penalty for Black Box now, and Epic the Animal could have a chase on. It's only a few attempts off that, so that's what we've got to watch out for. And that race is still there, but as it stands, Black Box, that's another lap done from when we last went on board with him. He's looking good, isn't he? When he crosses the line, it will be to start the final lap. Silly Sly Guy being caught by his teammate now. Sully's putting a bit of a charge on. I think Sly Guy might be struggling with his tyres now. Troy has got 6 seconds of penalty, so this is 4th and 5th at the moment. Good points at least though, isn't it? It's great points for Alfa Romeo. Great points for these two. And they, yeah, Silly Sly Guy's not going to let him through now, because it's just battle between the both of them. And Sully's going to take that place by the looks of it. Sloth's trying to catch up to Epic the Animal again. He's getting incredibly close. Sly Guy doesn't fight that too hard with his teammate. No, I think both Alfa Romeo drivers have had wheel disconnections, unfortunately, which have cost them.
Yeah, you can see that, yeah, unfortunately.
Epic the Animal's head, and Sly Guy's going back for it on Sully, and I think he's got it. He has. They'll be overtaking each other on this lap if they get the opportunity, but they don't want to cost themselves any decent points. They're on for 22 points it stands, which is brilliant from Tommy in 7th. And we get a yellow flag, and it's Lynx. It's Lynx further back. Yeah, he's pushing it though. He's absolutely pushing it. He knows he can't get any more points. He's got the fastest lap. But Black Box, oh, he's actually catching up to Lynx now, isn't he? Lynx nearly lapping Lynx. Yeah, KD's a bit annoyed, obviously, the damage he got. Yeah, stick it in the instant report if you haven't already. We'll have a look at it after, mate. But Black Box, Mr. Consistent, isn't it? We're going to be speaking to him on the podium again, unless he cocks up the last corner. Absolutely brilliant from so far, isn't it? Yeah, he's just been dominating every race. Well, not dominating, I don't think that's the right word, but he's been up there, been consistent. He's been incredibly good. Last week it was 2nd, the week before it was 3rd, the week before he wasn't, the week before, sorry, he was 2nd. But this is for a win now. Black Box wins the Bahrain Grand Prix in the Champions League. Epic the Animal finally on the podium. Sloth gets another podium. Sly Guy gets 4th. Sully gets 5th. They were really close. Tommy takes a 6th from Troy. But good points there for Troy, eh? German's going to come home and take 8th. Again, wasn't his day today, but came home and got some decent points. Exactly what we said for him to do at the beginning of the race. Sam's going to come home and get 9th again. Didn't see much of Sam today, but another couple of points. And Death Dragon does get a point. His first point of the season. Brilliant racing there from him. Farhad takes 12th, was involved in some good reserve in there from him. And then Sean in 13th, again was consistent, and he was up there, wasn't he? The penalties did cost him in the end. And then we've got to wait 54 seconds for Leaks now. Oh yeah, he's going to go really slow for us as well, isn't he? Oh, is he just going to put it in the wall for us? What's he going to do? Oh yeah, you can't get faster at that point for DNF, so he can't put it in the wall, can he? Yeah, not his day links, obviously. Yeah, I think Mike lost his head a little bit when he had that safety car restart. It's so hard to recover from something like that, though, mentally, when that happens. But there we go, there's links back across the line. We'll go through the results, then we'll get the top 3 in. 57 viewers, 275 comments. Brilliant from you all. Love to see it. Don't really know the rules on that. Can you get a 3-second penalty move saying Nunda? You can. Oh, links, come on, let's take the mickey now. There we go, he's across the line. Nunda, you can report it and we'll have a look at it, but it's yeah, they can be done, but like I say, it depends what it is. Good job, Black Box saying KD. Yeah, it was brilliant, wasn't it? Yeah, KD saying it was poor racecraft that cost him his race, but yeah, get in. See, he's going to report that and we'll have a look. There we go, Aston Martin on the top step of the podium. It's what me and Bradfield love to see anyway. Be great for our team and the joint constructors. 200 comments, probably mine saying mushroom. Yeah, always taking the piss out of Bradfield, most of them. Lovely.
He's been quite quiet.
But Canada's epic the animal. He was unlucky with the strategy as well. When that safety car came out, it didn't suit his strategy at all. 14th to second, brilliant race from Epic the Animal. Sloth again on the podium, Mr. Consistent. Black Box taking the win. And then, yeah, you can't help but say we're gutted for Sly Guy and Sully because we think they both had wheel disconnections. But even still, 4th and 5th for them. Top results. Tommy reserving P6, brilliant. Troy in 7th, unfortunately those penalties cost him. Gavin in 8th, getting some good points to McLaren. Sam in 9th, DJ 10th. Nunda outside the points. Farad, Sean and Lynx, the other cars that finished the race. Oh, God, my voice is just about held up. Yeah, free stopper for some of them, though, because of the safety car. Tommy did a free stop and got 6th. Wow. Yeah, as opposed to Nunda and Sam did 1 stop and got further down. Yeah, it was a great race. It didn't fail to entertain, did it? Anyway, we will invite the top 3 in. I'm not sure if Sloth joins us. He gets a bit camera shy, doesn't he? Not camera shy, but mic shy. Oh, let's get them in. Epic. Black Box and Sloth. Great race, everyone. And Com saying King01. Yeah, I think he's a Black Box fan, isn't he? Yeah. Thank you, lad. Lovely to see. Yeah, he was saying, let's go Black Box just ahead. Yeah, no helmet on his car. That definitely helped him. Yeah, and new follower as well. Follower number 915. Thank you to F1 Crazy. Fantastic. And yeah, I believe we got Black Box with us. So, Black Box. I can hear his mic cracking about. I think he's ready. Black Box for life saying King01 as well. What a win, mate. I think you got a bit of luck in terms of the Alfa Romeos. We think they both had wheel disconnections, but at the end of the day, a win's a win, isn't it? And again, another great point sold for you.
I mean, what can I say? Black Box is back on top. I mean, I haven't had a win in this league for a long time. I think the last time was when I won in a Williams. I don't know if anyone remembers that.
That was it, yeah, on the realistic race of the Williams.
Yeah. But, you know, I'm back. I've broken the curse of just the podiums and I'm standing on the top step, so it's really good. And well done to Epic and I don't even know who finished on the podium. Who was it?
Sloth. Sloth was third, yeah. Keep pushing at the top, doesn't he?
Yeah, top drivers, but obviously they can't best me.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, you're brilliant, consistent throughout. Yeah, obviously unlucky for the Alfa Romeo, but again you're on the podium, and this time, yeah, finally on the top step. Did notice you had no helmet on your driver as well.
So, kilos there, mate.
Yeah, well, that's just my style, mate. That's just how
I might have to investigate that, but anyway, well done to Black Box. Incredible win. It extends his lead at the top of the Champions League standings. I think we've got Epic the Animal with us as well. He's not had the best of luck this season. He didn't even have the best of luck today with a strategy, but P14 to P2. Brilliant result, mate. How was that one?
Bittersweet, to be honest. Like, at the end of the day, it feels good to be second, get good points, but at the same time, it's like, man, every single race I've had, not just in this league, but since 2021, the game came out, every single one, something like horribly unlucky has happened. It's like, damn, when can I catch a break? You know, it's like, what's going to happen when I have good luck? I know I'm capable of winning. I just want to start winning. It's that frustrating thing where I want to be fighting for a championship, and what did I have, like 4 points going into this race? So
yeah,
it's bittersweet.
There's so many drivers in this league that have just got, like C2A, Sly going fourth, his pace, he'll want to be up there. There's so many capable of winning races. It's just when you're not got the luck, you just got to keep going and try and get as many points as you can on the board. And like I say, if you're not too happy with a P2, again, that just shows obviously what top driver you are. And yeah, you get more that come. But yeah, how did the race go for you? Because you didn't have the best of starts, did you? But then it slowly came to you, didn't it?
Yeah, I had a horrible grid start. I was so mad at myself. Like, usually I get bomb grid starts, but I just slightly over revved. Like, when I let go of the clutch, I pulled the throttle a little bit more, and usually I just want to hold the same throttle coming off the clutch, and it's just a technical error, and I was so mad at myself. But at the same time, it was just a mess. Turn one, like, people were going 4 wide with you into turn 1, turn 2, 3 wide. It's like, oh my god, just someone, like, I'm just trying to dodge the chaos. I still was able to gain a couple positions, I think, on the first lap. But yeah, I was playing the long game because I knew mediums to hards was the gigantic advantage in strategy. But then that first safety car came out right when I was in sector 1 coming out of the pits, and yeah, that's a little rage clip you guys will be able to see there. But yeah, I was pretty upset there, to say the least. I'm like, well, these guys get a free pit stop and I'm screwed. And the second one came out, I was like, man, like, come on. But it is what it is, and at the end of the day, it's better to be able to salvage a second than not get any points at all. But still,
definitely, mate.
I'm ready to get some good luck in here and start fighting for a championship. But I got a long ways to go for that to happen.
It's a long old season,
absolutely, mate. So. Well done the podium, and yeah, last message to you both. Australia next week. What's your thoughts on that?
Go on, Epic. You go first.
Shit. I love Australia. When I first started playing the F1 games, I started in 2018. And, that's the first race of the season in 2018 and 2019. So I figured, like, man, this track's fun and stuff. But I'm like, man, that's probably what everyone thinks. Everyone loves Australia. But then in 2019, when I started league racing, everyone was like, blah, Australia. I'm like, what? Like, you guys don't love this track like I do? Like, I guess I'm weird. I don't know. I like the track because it's that good balance of you can overtake on that track in multiple places, but it's also not a slipstream fest. So it's that nice balance, which I really like. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I agree.
Brilliant. Justin, hang on, Justin. Are you wanking off your mic or something?
It's
Jesus
not me.
Christ.
It's not me. Is it you?
It's not me, no.
You got your cat sitting on your lap or something, mate?
No, it's stupid. Right, Black Box, last word. Australia.
Yeah, Australia is going to be a tough one, but I just want to say, thanks to everyone watching and whatnot. But yeah, next week's going to be a lot more interesting than this one. I try to put on a show like I always do, but
What's going on, mate? Someone's mic's going off big time.
I don't know whose mic that is, but that is. Yeah, we didn't quite hear that. That sounds awful on the stream.
Sorry, lads, that might have been me.
Yeah, I thought it.
Listen to that back on the stream. That's crazy. That. Say what you said again, mate, 'cause we didn't hear a word of it.
No, I was saying just thanks to everyone watching, and next week will be a lot more entertaining, even though I try to put on a show like I do every week. Next week will be naturally quite a lot more entertaining, because as Epic said, it's good for overtaking. And hopefully,
boring,
yeah. But I mean, it's my favourite track, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
God.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, we're going to end it there. Obviously, we've got League 1 and League 2 tomorrow, and then we'll see you next week, same time for the Champions League. Again, thanks to everyone watching. As Black Box said, yeah, incredible views again. Thank you to all, and we'll see you in Australia next week. Right.